Boom, 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 boom. That's right. Good morning to all, Verbotter.
Good morning.
Good morning. There you are. I'm going to control all your mics today. No, I don't want to hear you. Good morning, everybody. It's Kdqn 92.1's The Morning Brew, brought to you by us, the Massey family / Albert thing.
Whatever
Good morning.
It is.
Good morning. It's Friday.
Yes, it is.
Finally.
Absolutely.
To all of you on Facebook Live as well. You might see on Facebook Live.
Oh, yeah.
Look how good that looks.
Whoa, that is
a hog's prize basket.
Yes.
That's hog heaven.
That is hog
Yeah.
heaven.
A little basket of hog heaven.
Wow.
Go to if you have. I don't understand. If you haven't gone to Facebook Live yet, go there and like, share, and comment because you're going to be able to be eligible to win this thing.
Yeah.
Is that hog flavored moonshine in there? Can you?
It might be. It might be.
Give that away? Okay.
Maybe.
All right. Well, yeah. Let's
And these glasses, thank you to Caitlin Massey out there for
Oh.
doing this. Yeah, she put
she did it.
She
Yeah.
did. Like, look how beautiful that looks.
That's insane.
Yeah, we've got coasters, pins, 2 wooden signs. Are you kidding me? This is great.
It's insane.
I got her a cricket for her birthday back at the beginning of the year. I guess now I know what it's used for.
Yeah.
Yes. Fancy
Absolutely.
stuff.
Man.
Like, comment, share. That's literally all you have to do.
That's
And you
all you
only
have to
have
do.
until 7:20.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Yeah.
yeah. The time's running out.
Yeah.
7:20. You gotta go to Facebook Live and check this thing out. We're not doing third caller. We're not doing that type of
No.
thing. It's just go to Facebook Live and share. I mean, that's all you got to do.
Yeah.
It is a good day, my friends.
A
it is
doozy.
Friday. Did you guys have good evenings last night?
I would say so.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Just all right.
Yeah.
You're working on that, I guess.
Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Finish
Yeah.
that up.
Yeah.
Relaxing a little bit though, right? You say
Yeah.
painting's your meditation, sort
It
of.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless
Except,
when there's a deadline and you
exactly.
got to get it done. And
Towards the end, there's a lot
Yeah.
of pressure.
yeah, it's all fun till it's not anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I took a tour through the country
Yeah, you
Yeah?
did.
yesterday. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Stigler, Oklahoma.
Just went all the way
Yeah.
to Stigler. Yep. Those trying to get something set up to meet halfway couldn't happen, so that's all right. Took the 2.5 hour drive out there, 2.5 hour drive back. Just myself. Hey, I got to hang out with my favorite person. So
There you go.
That was nice.
And did you get any mileage?
No, no, that was on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's contract work.
that's
man.
contract
Yeah,
work.
I don't got paid for that.
That's
already,
right.
So, yes, but it was great to go pick up the football program for tonight's
Yeah.
Kdqn Leopards game.
The last
It's
home
senior
game.
night. Yes, last home game and senior night against Lakeside. Or no, what am I talking about?
The Razorbacks.
No, Magnolia.
Magnolia.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, the Razorbacks is next week.
Yeah, it's been that more. I'm
Yeah,
like
yeah,
5
yeah.
minutes behind. I was like, oh my goodness, I didn't put Lakeside on there, did I? Nope. Magnolia.
Whoops.
Yes. Yeah. Razorbacks will be next week.
Yeah.
Season finale right
Yeah.
there.
That's
So,
right.
yeah, we'll have those. Of course, the cheerleaders sell them for a couple of bucks. Use that for a fundraiser for them. So if you're going to the game tonight, make sure to pick you up like
Couple.
50
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something.
Yeah, definitely.
No, not that many. We don't have, I think there's only like 250 of them. So,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're limited
Yeah.
edition.
They sell
Yeah.
out.
And for a great price, too.
Yep, and each one's got different stuff in it. You know, thanks to the big man in the corner office, he is the Leopards' official football historian. So lots of great stuff
Oh,
in there.
that's neat.
Really, of course, like to highlight some of those great seasons from Leopard days past.
Yeah.
Especially I think that 57 season where it was just undefeated. I mean, the margin from points against of points for is just tremendous.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Yeah. Pining for the old days.
Oh, you got to.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
gots to.
That's right.
I joked to you yesterday. I was like, I got a 5-hour podcast to listen to.
Yeah.
I lit every bit of it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Actually, that was 30 minutes of silence on the way back.
What was it about?
It's no point even telling you.
No?
No. It's actually about one of the most momentous occasions that nobody's ever heard of that recently celebrated 75th anniversary, the partition of India and Pakistan. Yeah. See? Look at y'all. You want me to keep going about it?
I mean, you could. I guess.
I'm gonna talk about our regrettable.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right.
Seems
there
like
we
a
go.
regrettable thing
That's
to talk
regrettable
about.
material.
With all the prep I got.
That's right.
It's the fountain of knowledge over here.
Yeah.
But it was beautiful. I will talk a little bit more about in the news. I have to retract what I said earlier this week that the Washingtons are right at the cusp of the fall color change. It's here, man.
Oh,
we
it's
gotta
here?
go
Really?
up there and check it out. Yeah.
Oh, man.
That hard freeze we got last week, record breaking. It definitely did a number on the tree. Most of the trees just don't even have leaves on them right now.
Right.
Well, actually, the trees that were the most vibrant is the mimosa, which is an invasive tree native to India.
Oh,
Yeah, thankfully we got some of those over here. 'Cause
Okay.
they're real nice. Yeah.
okay. Why didn't Pakistan take those back?
Yeah.
Yeah. The
I don't know what your podcast was about. I just linked it back there.
yeah, gotcha. Nukes or something. I think, but,
Okay.
But no, the most vibrant thing was the amount of red convertibles with white-haired men driving.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, yeah. It was
Classic.
just like it must have been that day.
Yeah,
yesterday.
yeah.
The red convertible with a
Coming up from Florida.
Yep, yeah, not Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did do something yesterday I've thought about doing before, but I never have. I pretended not to speak English to somebody. This Texas couple like pulled out right in front of me. I had to like slam my brakes, and then they backed up. It was on the Talamina Scenic Byway, one of those like lookouts there. They just literally pulled right in front of me. Then they saw me, and fortunately did not hit them. You could have stuck like a piece of paper between me and them. They back up, and then I stopped at the next overlook just to get out for a second and take a peek. Well, they came up right behind me and started talking. They were just like, it was a group of probably 60, maybe early 70-year-old. I think they were really nice. I'll be honest, I couldn't understand them so much because they were cussing so much. Not at me, just colloquially. You know, they were just like just throwing some cuss words
Just
in there.
doing it, yeah.
And I literally told them, I was like, I can nicht English sprechen.
Oh, no.
Sorry. And they're looking at me like, okay. And then just
Were they
around.
apologizing to you?
No, they were just trying to be friendly. Yeah, I don't know. Texans don't apologize.
By
yeah.
cussing? Ooh.
Yeah, it was just, I can't say any of it. They were being very
Good
friendly.
thing they
but
didn't beat
cussing
you
a
up.
lot. Yeah, I think a couple of knee kicks would have done
Yeah.
me just fine. But wasn't too worried about the whole situation. But I have never pretended not to be able to speak to somebody until yesterday.
Oh,
I'm just
man.
like, I don't think I want to talk to y'all.
Yeah. You ever done that, Jen?
I mean, I think we did when we were kids, but I don't think intentionally as an adult. No.
Yeah,
It's smart though, but I feel like I would just
it's
kind
pretty
of,
dumb.
well, if they spoke German, right?
Yeah. Well, I figured from the
Oh,
amount of
yeah.
cussing.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
Yeah.
They started speaking
And-
German to you?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that would have been rough.
That'd be my
definitely.
luck.
I would have
so.
just hopped back in the truck and drove away. Yeah.
Nicht German gesprochen
Yeah,
either.
different part. Yeah,
From Bavaria.
yeah, from
Yeah.
German China.
Yeah.
All right.
I did something last night I haven't done in a very long time.
You went to bed early.
No. I raged really hard last night. I raged.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
So
Computer game.
no, not the old computer game there. That's the thing I don't ever rage at, really. Not that bad. Like I'll be like, "Rah," you know,
Yeah.
but nothing
Move
too
on.
crazy.
Yeah.
Move on.
Yeah.
I have another board like this that I was trying to mend so that I could use it at home and also use here, just like
Your
this
radio control board
radio
there.
control board. And I bust out the old soldering iron and was trying to fix some bad contacts and replace a couple of the little components there. And the solder I'm using must just be horrible. Like I got it from Walmart solder, like really bad. It's the only solder I could find.
Great value.
Yeah,
brand.
great value solder. And
lavender scented.
yeah. So I'm trying to sit there, I'm trying to do it, and it's just globbing up on me. It's like just not working. So I had a bit of like I was like wound tightly yesterday.
Yeah.
So, I fail, smoke, fail, smoke, fail, smoke, fail. and then I just started stabbing the board with the
soldering
iron.
It's a make a mean weapon.
Yeah, well, not that one. I guess mine is pretty bad because 2 stabs in and the thing was completely bent like the other way because it is hot metal. Pretty malleable. And I just did that
Don't
thing.
work for me. I'll break everything.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet it felt good though.
For a second, right?
For a second.
Then you feel childish.
Yeah.
Like I'm literally standing up, I'm cursing at an inanimate object, stabbing it with a hot soldering iron.
Hoping that you heard it.
Hoping that I heard it.
It's not bleeding. It's not like,
it doesn't
give no
none of that.
of its last life.
I'm sorry, don't finish me off.
It's giving you nothing.
It's
actually
me
mocking you.
It's mocking me.
In its silence.
Yeah. Then I'm holding an L-shaped soldering iron.
Yeah.
And then
good.
and I got 2 cats looking at me just like, what are you doing? One of them's deaf. Like, I don't understand. I don't hear. I can understand you're upset.
Yeah.
What's the issue here? Yeah. I don't rage like that often. Sometimes you just have the phone in the hand and you just whip it, or
It was Parmesan cheese for me a couple days ago.
Oh,
I got mad. It kept falling out of the fridge, like every single time. I put it up and then it fall, put it up and then it fall. So I just like whipped it at the back of the fridge. I'm like, there.
Fall now.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of like past times that I did it. I can't think of that many times where I just completely broke, like, just crumpled something or broke it. I realized, I was thinking of it, I was like, this is good regrettable prep. And in my mind, I was like, Patrick's pretty even keeled. I don't think he. And then I remembered all the things. Patrick is it's the only thing I think Patrick is childish about.
He's raged before?
Yeah, you rage at objects, and like
just inanimate ones.
Yeah, inanimate ones.
Yeah.
I would
not
never
animals
guess.
or anything like that, or my family.
I swear one time I was with Patrick and we were using your phone for something really crucial we needed, something we were excited about, recording a thing or something like that. And I swear, like it wasn't working, and Patrick just picked it up and just bent it like a flip phone. Like just like
now you have a reason not to work.
Yes.
That was absolutely. I was thinking about that moment where I just crunched it in half. It was the best feeling. It was like then the realization hit a couple of seconds later. It's like, oh yeah, that's all my contacts. I have none of it saved. And
but definitely been around
feels
there.
good in that moment.
Yeah, it really does. And thank goodness we're not the type of people that do that on other living beings.
Yeah.
No,
Right.
that's just
part of
would
the
be wrong.
process.
I'm just
for
saying
a
that
lot.
there are people that direct their anger to
course.
other people,
Yeah.
whereas we're like Parmesan cheese, like beating the crap out of it.
Right.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
My last chainsaw, which I still have, like it just was not working one time, and I just I cleaned the carburetor. It was fresh fuel, new spark plug, all the things,
Man.
and it just would not stay running, and I just got so frustrated with it. I literally threw it against the brick wall of the house
Yeah.
over and over and over again, because I can now you have a reason not to
Then it
work.
ran.
Yeah.
I didn't even try it. I put it up, and then it was like a couple days later, it was my birthday, and you got me a brand new chainsaw.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Well-
Husqvarna 450 too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It feels personal though, doesn't it? Like if
What's
something's
up?
not
Yeah, not
working
working.
for you,
I
it
treated you
feels
so well.
Yes.
Especially when it's a mechanical or electronic thing.
Mechanical slave.
It's a mechanical slave.
Yeah.
You're meant to obey me. Like, infernal machine. Throw it against the wall.
Yeah.
It's my property. Yeah.
That's right.
My house, my roof, my rules. You don't work, you out of here. This
You're
ain't a
outta here.
charity.
Yes.
Go ahead. I was gonna say I find that some mornings are really hard for me because like every little thing will go wrong, like getting a belt loop stuck on a drawer.
Yeah.
Or my hair straightener getting tangled and burning myself. Like it'll all happen in a short amount of time.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that's when it's like hard for me not to have that rage moment.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, and then blah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like if you're something like running late or something. It seems like everything,
worse.
every little thing that you on a normal day you wouldn't bother you at all, but like everything that's just making you another microsecond later just seems to frustrate. And then you get in a vehicle.
Yeah.
In a 2-ton killing machine and go to work late.
Yeah.
I mean, it's thank goodness that more things don't happen because of that.
Why aren't we all murdering each other all the
Yeah,
time?
I know.
I don't understand why we're not doing that.
By the grace of God. That's, yeah.
Oh man, it's like it's always a combination of things. Like spill the coffee. All right, you go and your belt loop gets stuck on the tab
Yeah.
thing
Oh,
where
yeah.
the door
Yeah,
receiver it goes into, and then you just anything more will set you over the line.
Yeah.
It's just those little things. That's
Yeah.
really how fragile we are.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like the other day. I
sweat the big stuff,
Yeah.
but
It's those little things that you take for granted. You
Yeah.
know, like
Yeah.
I spilled something I spilled a beer at the house the other day, and as I was cleaning up, like I got some like carpet cleaner. I went to spray it, the top of it came off, so all the carpet cleaner went everywhere. I went to get a roll of toilet paper, and I guess I held it wrong, so it like slipped out. The whole roll extends.
Oh,
it just
yeah,
rolls.
yeah.
So now I just have
Yeah.
a giant
Yeah.
mile-long stretch of paper towels.
Yeah.
I'm so
And-
angry right now
Yeah,
listening
it was
to
just
this.
one
You
thing
just
after
throw it down
another.
and just leave?
burn the house down. Yeah.
yeah.
I'm wearing a cape right now, and this morning was one of those mornings where everything was not going right.
Yeah.
And I was walking outside to go to the truck to leave for work, and one of my shoes, my sandals that has Velcro on it, was attached to the bottom of my cape, and I was just dragging it with me outside. Oh, I just about whipped it out the door.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
so mad.
I remember getting real mad at the UFC game in high school. My friend, he was just unbeatable at it, like unbeatable. And by the UFC games are so stupid. It's really dumb. Like boxing, all right, because it's you're boxing, I guess. But like the UFC, it's like, I don't know. It's really dumb. You have to do all the stupid, like, spin the thing this way to get out of a choke or something. It's
Complicated.
really complicated and just dumb. But I just remember I wasn't even invested in it. I didn't even like the game. But my friend, he's just was really good. I just couldn't beat him. And I remember just throwing the controller as hard as I could, like hardwood floor.
Yeah.
And mostly those controllers do hold up pretty good. But this one just
Not that
a
one.
billion pieces.
Was this your friend's?
No, it was my
That
controller.
yours?
Yeah,
Oh.
that's good at least.
But of course, if you rage like that in front of somebody, then they're just like, okay, and they just set their controller down, and they're like, man, it's not a big deal. That's when you feel stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was talking to somebody last night about this incident, and she was like, so one time watching a game at this guy's house, and he was really into the game, and he would just rage all the time when his team was losing football or whatever. And he went to just toss the control. He had the remote, and he went to just like angrily throw it at the coffee table, and it like bounced off the coffee table and just sailed through the TV, like old at the glass screen and stuff.
Yeah.
Just
Exploded.
yeah, that's a good one.
And
And then you're in front of the party. You just did that.
Oh, yeah.
Do you
Party's
rage
over.
harder? Yeah.
Now, I think at that point you got to cut your losses and just
Yeah.
have a laugh and just like, well, that was the best part of the whole game right there.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
a little grace at that point is called for. Now,
You
I
gotta
love
be
that.
able to handle embarrassment well if you're going to do that. Because again, grace alone is one thing.
Yeah, but you're in the crunch, then you just raged, your TV smashed. I think at that point, like humility is it falls upon you. Like I
Hopefully.
said, if
Hopefully.
you don't learn humility yourself, God will teach it to you.
Yes.
and that was the moment he was taught, I guess.
Yeah.
But I love that raging and breaking things is actually could be a profitable type thing. Of course, if you got a gun and you're stressed, maybe just go shoot something in your backyard.
Okay, yeah.
Not a person, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
a target.
Target.
I prefer bobbleheads. They're real. That feels good.
Yeah.
That's a great point.
Is it?
But-
is it like I initially think it is. But
Stress reliever, maybe.
God, it's not. Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe. I mean, you grab
Well-
it. Yeah, the kick. The it's gonna get you out of the mind state you were
Yeah.
in. That's for sure.
But if it's something maybe you have a little bit more of a problem with,
Mm-hmm.
the raging is go to yard sales and just buy a table full of all the glass and dishes and all the little tchotchkes and
Yeah.
stuff that are
First,
real breakable.
like knowing that you're gonna rage
Yeah,
later.
I think so. If it's something you find yourself doing a lot and
Yeah.
you're like breaking stuff that means something to you, go to a yard sale and buy a bunch of cheap stuff and just smash it behind your house or something. I remember reading a story a few years back about this lady from California who woke up one morning and her husband of like 20 years was gone, and a note on his pillow that said, "Hey, sorry, babe, but I've been seeing somebody else, and we're gonna be together now.
Yeah.
And first thing she does is she goes in her kitchen and starts smashing all of her dishes, and she's like, "Why am I smashing my own dishes?" But then she's also like, "This is a lot of fun," so she kept doing it, and she's like, "This is really helping." So she actually opened a business. I believe it grew to a few locations where it's just like a place, and you can go smash stuff
I like
in
that.
it for a few. I don't know what the cost is. I don't imagine it's much, but you can go in there and just throw dishes at a wall.
Yeah.
And
that would be so like just porcelain dishes.
Oh, yeah.
Be
be a lot of fun.
whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
I've got a toaster oven and a printer I could bring with me.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I just like the idea of like you get beat in Call of Duty or whatever. You're like, "Argh!" You get up, get in your car, go around, yard sale. How much for that? Okay, take it. Take it, get in the car, go home.
And not just smash it right there as soon as you pay
yeah.
for it.
Yeah. No, I'm not in front of
just
it.
take it
That's-
home.
yeah, come on. Yeah.
Let it fit for 'em.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's right.
goodness.
All right, let's do the weather. It's brought to you by Horatio State Bank.
Horatio State Bank suggests that children do their trick-or-treating in neighborhoods they know well. Have them walk with someone older who knows the rules of the road. Do not enter a house unless with a parent or another trusting adult. Have a very safe and happy Halloween from Horatio State Bank.
#1 country weather.
All right, taking a look at the weather for today. Would have been smart to have this pulled up. I don't know how I didn't.
I
There we
got
go.
it here.
Well,
Yeah.
why don't you do the weather on this
Hey,
Friday?
Look at that. Yeah. Is that like a promotion over
I
there?
think so.
20
Unpaid.
to 70% chance of rain today. Those chances are going to grow. Mainly expect some showers after 4 p.m. today. It's going to be cloudy. High near 67 today. Northeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Like I said, chance precipitation 70% today. Tonight's low 52, but we're going to have 90% chance of showers this evening. That's going to extend into another 90% chance on Saturday. Clear up Saturday night. A little colder, 51 Saturday night. But then the rest of the week ahead from Sunday on should be pretty dry, clear, almost spring-like.
Yeah.
I would say.
Highs in the mid-70s, lows in the mid-40s.
There you
Seems
go.
to be the trend.
Yes.
Currently 54 degrees outside your #1 country studios right now. And that is your weather. And it's been brought to you by Horatio State Bank. We appreciate y'all.
I put on this jacket this morning thinking it was going to be cold. It's
Yeah.
like, it's weird. Like one morning it's cold, the next one it's 60 degrees, then
Yeah.
it's cold. Yeah, again.
It was
I should know by now.
little chill last night, I thought.
Yeah, there was a little chill.
Yeah, I figured this morning would be. Yeah, it's 54
Yeah,
degrees.
it's not that bad. Like, I definitely expected it to be cold this morning, but
Yeah.
it wasn't.
Yeah, whatever
What-
you think
what a
is going to
great
be, it's going to be
story.
the opposite, isn't it? Yeah.
I really expected it to be cold this morning, but then it was riveting radio.
I have something to say before we get into our Ag Vantage.
What do you
report.
have to say?
I have been getting this comment quite a lot, that I laugh a lot on the radio,
Yeah.
and I do. And just watching back to some of the videos
Yeah.
and stuff, like I spend like 95% of the show laughing.
Yeah.
I just want to let everybody know that sometimes it's really hard to sit across from both of you and keep a straight face.
I think it's fake laugh. I think it's radio laugh.
How dare you? I'll bring out my fake laugh if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
No, you are. But it's funny what makes you laugh, what spurns you off. Like, it's not usually like a joke that one of us throws out. It'll be just like
A noise that Tyler makes while I'm trying to do my
Smells
news live on
Yeah.
the radio.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kinda
Like
laugh.
yesterday, Patrick was like, "All right, it's almost November, which you know what that means. Christmas is around the corner." I was like, "Yay!"
But it was so delayed.
It was.
And even Patrick kind of stopped a little bit and then continued on, and I had to leave the room. It was,
Yeah.
you know.
You were having a really hard time in that chair, and at one point you left, and then we saw you again. You were crying.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that we're just sitting here entertaining you.
Yeah.
Like clowns.
Yes. Yeah, it's just funny. But some of the things you guys say, I mean, it is hilarious, and I will have a laughing attack from it. But
Yeah.
if anybody were to complain ever about it, I would say come sit in this seat for a few hours across from both of you and Greg.
Well, I don't think they're very funny.
Well,
Now,
say sit in that
not
seat.
funny.
Was that a complaint you got that you
No,
laughed
no,
too much?
no,
Oh, okay.
no, no,
All
no.
right, all right.
I just have to say that
You're
it's-
laughing too much.
No, nobody has said that, and I certainly hope nobody thinks that.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, if anybody out there doesn't like it, I dare you to come sit here
Yeah.
and put up with this tomfoolery.
Yeah, that's right. This touch buttery.
Because I mean, I have known somebody that laughed too much.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They died from it. Actually.
Yeah, yeah.
No, they didn't. But no.
The funniest joke in the world.
Yeah, no, yeah, right. But they just, would laugh at every little thing, and it was like, I don't know if I'm actually funny or not, or if you just
Yeah.
you have a loose laugh cannon.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah. Laughing at just about anything, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I would assume it's just fake laughing at that point, right?
could be.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
a nervous thing.
disingenuous.
Yeah. Or
yeah.
nervous laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vox
Yeah.
Post says laughing is good. I laugh with you at your brothers.
Aw,
Hey.
Not
thank
with
you.
us, huh? Just at us? All right. Well, I don't think anybody's complaining about the
No,
laugh. It sounds
I
good.
doubt it.
Sounds
Yep.
good when you laugh.
I just
So,
think it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Beautiful laugh.
yeah, great
Yeah, well,
laugh.
thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could actually Fran Drescher it a little bit more.
That's how
think
you
so?
sound.
Oh, we're-
Yeah, yeah. All right. Anyway.
Oh, Mr. Kyle.
that's good.
Yeah. We got to get into it. We're late. It's time for your Ag Vantage report and all the rest, and we'll see you on the other side before genuine RV power trivia. There
Ooh,
you go.
yeah.
Harris Drug and Gifts. A gift for everyone, for every occasion. Whether it be their Razorback corner with every possible gift for that sports fan in your life, or the large selection of home decor and candles for mom or that wonderful lady in your life. Harris Drug and Gifts is one of the largest gift stores in the area, providing gift ideas for every occasion, for everyone. Harris Drug and Gifts, 205 Kdqn Avenue in historic downtown Kdqn. And of course, who could forget Renee and that full-service pharmacy? Harris Drug and Gifts.
Good morning. I'm Scotty Woodson from the EAB Ag Network with your EAB Early Morning Market Update. Let's recap the markets. Now, they closed yesterday. December corn at 682 1/4, down 2 3/4, with March corn at 687 3/4, down 2 3/4. November soybeans at 1382 1/4, up 1/2, with January soybeans at 1393 1/2, also up 1/2. December wheat at 838 1/2, down 2, with March wheat at 858, down 1 1/2. December cotton at 75.11, down 271, with March cotton at 74.81, down 257. November rice at 1601, down 2, January rice at 1634 1/2, down 2 1/2. Moving on to livestock now. October live cattle 151.40, down 5, with December live cattle 153.42 1/2, down 15. October feeder cattle 175.97 1/2, down 45, with November feeder cattle 178.12 1/2, down 70. December lean hogs 85.12 1/2, down 337 1/2. February lean hogs at 88.15, down 285. That's your EAB Early Morning Market Update. And I'm Scotty Woodson. Have a great day.
A biological product designed to help rice maximize yield potential? You're not dreaming. BioRice is a diverse consortium of anaerobic bacteria that frees up flood-bound nutrients, increases tillering, and sets the playing field for next season's crop. It's all possible with Concept Agritech Technologies, Biotech, and Penatech, your solution to delivering the microbes your crop needs. Find out more at conceptagritech.com. That's conceptagritech.com.
Today's cereal plant breeders' efforts now contribute up to 70% of your farm yields, up from 50% via better plant genetic potential. The Seed Innovation Protection Alliance member companies want to earn your business as they reinvest 15% of their sales into better genetics with new traits for higher yield, improved end-use quality, and crop vigor for a changing environment. Join us in reinvesting in your future. Buy new, professionally produced seed from authorized seed companies and dealers. To report a seed infringement, call 1-844-SEED-TIP.
Funding and supporting the police is important. Our brave men and women in law enforcement deserve our support. You can vote to support our law enforcement by voting for Issue 4 this election. Issue 4 will safely legalize the sale of cannabis to adults 21 and older and creates $46 million in tax revenue that will go to more funding for local police departments, more funding for protecting our communities, more funding for safer streets. A vote for Issue 4 is a vote to fund our police.
Paid for by Responsible Growth Arkansas.
Halloween isn't just a time to scare people or be overwhelmed by the eerie vibes of the night.
It's also a time to have fun with your friends. Hale Real Estate Sales in Kdqn wishes you a spooky good October and a fantastic Halloween. At Hale Real Estate Sales in Kdqn, they still believe in good old-fashioned, personalized, and friendly service. Whether you're a first-time buyer or commercial investor, Hale Real Estate Sales is the place to go in Sevier County and surrounding areas. Check out all the great properties at halerealestatesales.com, and remember, have a safe, spooky, and happy Halloween.
Re-elect Deanne Vaught, State Representative, a consistent conservative for Southwest Arkansas. Deanne is fighting for our children's futures.
When it comes to education, I strive to keep the focus on students and their families. I pledge to keep working as a partner with our local schools to provide more educational opportunities for all children.
Re-elect Deanne Vaught, State Representative, a consistent conservative for Southwest Arkansas. And let's keep Deanne fighting for our values at the state capitol. Paid for by the Deanne Vaught campaign.
Lonnie Goodwin, Christian, conservative, independent candidate for Arkansas Senate District 4. Lonnie Goodwin's committed to voting for small government, less regulatory oppression, tax relief, school choice, law and order with presumption of innocence. Lonnie Goodwin will fight for the end of unfounded past and future mandates such as masks, vaccines, and social distancing, and will push to return all fines from these past mandates.
This ad is paid for by Lonnie Goodwin.
For 25 years, the Breast Care Program has helped diagnose over 1,900 women with breast and cervical cancers in Arkansas. Screenings can help you find cancer early when it's easier to treat. The Breast Care Program has enrolled over 128,000 women. Find out if you qualify for free cancer screenings at arbreastcare.com. That's arbreastcare.com. Screenings save lives. A message from the Arkansas Department of Health.
It's the Rocky Comfort Pecan Festival happening October 29th in downtown Foreman. All kinds of festivities to enjoy like live music, beauty pageants, the dessert cook-off, as well as tractor and car shows and much, much more. There will be many food vendors and craft vendors as well. For entries and more information, call 870-898-2758 or visit them on Facebook at Foreman Community Foundation. Sponsors include Domtar, Farm Bureau, Red River Oil, York Pecan, and Gregory Law Firm. This ad paid for with a combination of state funds and private regional association funds. All right, we are back live. Kdqn 92.1. You getting weird messages?
Not weird, no.
No?
Nope.
All right. We're back. I don't know why. Well, we heard on ABC News, that was pretty funny. We heard on ABC News, Biden, or like, ABC News can be skewed a little bit. And they were like, and Biden had things to say about the economy, everything's going well. Or like the economy's doing really well. It was just like the quickest weird cut of Biden going, things are looking good, and like
back to
back to
Yeah.
It was like the most weird. Like I feel like that clip was pulled from like 2012 or something, like when he was vice president. Things are looking good.
That was it.
That was it. That's all he had to say.
Words from our president.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Like it could have been taken from any number of times where maybe he was in a decorated room. And you're like, things are looking good.
Exactly.
That was making me laugh.
Oh my.
Yeah.
So, I've been watching that Guillermo del Toro's new show.
What's that?
Cabinet of Curiosities.
Ooh.
I don't know if you guys ever watched any of his movies or read some of the books, but
I watched Pan's Labyrinth.
oh well, that's a classic.
Yeah. And then what else did he do? He did another really good one. I don't remember.
I'm blanking.
The Matrix.
No,
No, that's Coen.
I'll have to look it up.
No.
What?
No.
Well, anyway, so I've been watching this show, and if you guys are really into like horror kind of stuff, especially around Halloween, I would definitely suggest giving it a try.
Yeah.
It's like if you like Goosebumps as a kid, you'll definitely like this because that's kind of like what it is, except for adults.
It says like anthology, right?
It is an anthology.
A lot of little stories and stuff.
Yeah, each one is about an hour long. And yeah, they're like each one has a different writer for it, but I think Guillermo, I think I'm saying his name right. He he helps out with each one. And oh my gosh, they're just so good.
Yeah, spooky.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah,
Okay.
spooky.
I like it.
Some of them can be just a touch gory, like the Alien one was gory, but it was really good. that.
You introduced some of the, like on YouTube, there's some channel that does little short,
Yes.
scary they're like just a few minutes
Short,
long.
yeah.
10 minutes or something.
Yeah.
Some of those are really good. There was a couple I saw that were like some of the creepiest things I've seen. For
Yeah,
sure.
and I think that's really cool because a lot of horror movies that are coming out now just really aren't worth watching.
Yeah.
But if you spend some time looking at some on YouTube, just some shorts, like they'll make up for that.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see a lot of. It seems like a lot of horror movies. They tried at the end. It's like it's just somebody messing around.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just like
Hate that.
there was one about what's that I don't know, it's from a video game or something. Slender Man. He
Yeah.
was like the tall, faceless creature or something in the woods and takes people away. And
Yeah, if you look at them too long or something.
yeah. Caitlin and I watched one. We're like, that sounds pretty creepy. You know, watching it at the end, it was just some woman that was kidnapping people,
Yeah.
and pretending to be. I was like, what? No,
Lame.
man. It's like Scooby Doo. You know, yeah. It's always Mr. Smith at the end that was doing it all.
I was like, oh man, he's been in a lot of things. I was looking up Benicio del Toro.
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna look up
Fear and Loathing.
I cannot. I don't think I can spell Guillermo.
Yeah.
so I wasn't even gonna try.
Yeah.
Guillermo, he did Pan's Labyrinth, he did Hellboy, he
Shape of
did
Water.
Shape of Water, and a couple others,
Yeah.
random ones.
And he's written some books too.
He's written some books.
Yeah.
Did
Yeah,
not
they're
like
good,
that Shape of Water. Caitlin was pretty excited when it came
Yeah.
out, and I was like,
Didn't that
Yeah,
one
it's just
win
kinda
like
weird. It
movie
won a
of the
lot,
year
I
and
think
stuff?
so.
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
It was about like a lady who falls in love with a fish or something.
Yeah, pretty much. Like
Okay.
a
Fish
creature
man.
from the Black Lagoon.
Yeah, yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
Some sort of experiment.
Yeah, somebody out there for everybody, I guess, is the
Yeah.
tale of that story.
Yeah.
But episode 3 is the alien one. So if you guys are into watching that kind of stuff, it's really good.
All right,
Yeah,
sweet. We
love it.
should really get together and watch some scary stuff. I was watching some more live PD the other night, and obviously bad drug problem here in the United States, especially with opiates and stuff, as highlighted by your great story that you did yesterday. By the way, that's going on today, correct? The Narcan.
Yeah,
Naloxone.
that training's happening. today, yes.
Training. But I want to ask, what is that spice? I don't know what it is. I've only heard of it now through live PD, but like this stuff makes people crazy. They're calling it spice.
Oh, isn't that supposed to be some legal alternative to something? There was a few of those, like the K2 and the bath
is it that
salts
stuff?
and- Yeah, I think it's something like that where it's
Oh
like,
my gosh.
it's some of this
it looked green.
It's not marijuana, but it's
Yeah.
fake marijuana. Yeah, and
Holy
I've
cow.
heard reports that like some of that stuff, because it's just chemicals designed to like replicate those active ingredients, right? And it's kind of a brilliant strategy for like the organizations that do that stuff. Brilliant in a bad way, because all they got to do is like, because when like the FDA, USDA, whoever does that, DEA comes out and makes those things illegal, they do it based on the product, the chemicals that are in them, right?
Got you.
It's not like marijuana is it's the THC in it that's technically
yeah,
legal.
yeah.
That's why you see CBD oil for sale and
Or
stuff.
you could have hemp.
Or you
say,
can
to-
have hemp, right?
Yeah, make a
It's
shirt out
THC,
of
the
it or
active
whatever.
product, so that's what they go after. So most of the stuff like spice and K2 is made in China, and what they'll do in China is as soon as we like outlaw these specific chemicals here, they'll just change the formula a little bit, add another molecule here or there or something, and then ship it over here, and that it can fly under the radar again.
This makes people go insane.
Yeah, I've heard some bad stories and that stuff.
Oh my gosh. Like, and the cops, like obviously they have to be knowledgeable about this stuff. And the guy's like wigging out and he's like, yeah, I got some spice on, and the cop's just like, hey, you got some spice? Where's it at? He like knew exactly. I was like, I never even heard of this stuff.
Yeah, was this Dune?
Yeah. That's right.
Travel through space time?
Yeah.
The melange.
Oh my gosh. But this stuff is like, man, like this guy's sweating. Like I've never seen somebody sweat. And all he did was hop out of a car for a second, and he's just wigging out. His eyes are going crazy. I've never
Weird.
seen. Well, I mean, I know certain things will do that to people, but like this was, and especially if it's just like synthetic,
it's just
green, like I figured it'd be doing it to like chill out, not
I mean, it's
go
just
crazy.
I think because it's so many just random chemicals, and
Yeah.
they change it all the time, so it can fly under the legal radar. That man, there's no telling what it'll do to you.
Yeah.
It's like that kratom. You hear that stuff? Yeah, that's another one that I've heard some people have really bad reactions to, which that's one of those things that's like, it's not really legal, but not illegal. I think some places, it's like a state by state kind of thing. Yeah, but that stuff, I mean, anything like that, you just stay away from all of it.
Yeah.
And especially when they say, oh, it's a legal alternative, that probably means that it's extremely stupid and dangerous.
Right. Oh, okay. So never mind. I thought kratom was something else. I thought that was like a workout supplement.
No, that's something
creatine
else.
or something.
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah, something like that.
Creatine.
Yeah.
And then, man.
I worked with a guy who was all about that stuff, and he was always like, "Yeah, I put it in everything." He wants something. I was like, "Heck no."
Kratom?
Yeah, it came in a big old bag like you'd buy from a store, you know.
Oh
and
my gosh.
I'm looking at the ingredients. I mean, it looked like,
was he putting in his Dr. Pepper?
I
and
think
stuff,
like
or
coffee and stuff. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh my
I don't
goodness.
exactly know what you did with it, but
does it wire you or does it put you down?
Don't know.
Okay.
To be honest, yeah. I
don't know all this new stuff.
I just saw the list of chemicals on the back. I was like, nah. I think I'll just have coffee.
Yeah.
I know caffeine and water is what's in that.
Yeah,
And-
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I was just going crazy about what that spice stuff was. I have no idea.
Yeah. I'm sure you guys have seen that Vice documentary on crocodile.
Crocodile. Yeah, that
Crocodile.
stuff was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's still
It was
going
it
on.
was really bad thing in Russia. It was like an alternative to whatever opiate, like how we do here with whatever people are going crazy on fentanyl and stuff. That was over there, but it was like nobody knows who was making it. It was just this thing, and you'd like lose an arm doing it.
Oof,
yeah.
Not worth it.
Nasty,
No.
nasty.
You remember that documentary? It was so crazy because they were. You know how a lot of Russia looks like Kiev, like where it's like buildings just bombed out and depleted, and nobody's like.
That's really rather recent. Some of that,
okay.
Yeah.
Or just abandoned.
Yeah,
perfect place for squatters. Like they just take over these buildings. That was insane. It was like a video game. Like you got to take out the boss of this building. Like it's like and they were, and I don't know how those Vice documentarians do it, how they get in close with these people who are like, oh yeah, come on in, we'll show you around our squatters hovel, and these people just laying in asbestos with crocodile taking their arm. It was insane.
Literally eating holes in their skin.
Yeah.
It was disturbing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Remember, it's Red Ribbon Week, y'all.
It is Red Ribbon
Hey,
Week.
we're talking about
yeah, absolutely.
Don't do drugs.
Don't do these things. That's horrible, man.
Yeah. Don't be
just-
like a Russian laid out in some abandoned building full of asbestos.
Yeah.
Just laying in it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Keeping yourself warm with it.
Yeah. I don't know what's worse, the asbestos or the crocodile.
None of it's good.
None of it's good.
I think living in Russia is bad for your health.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I remember, like, the Soviet Union used to have a population like 250 million.
Yeah.
Russia by 2050 is supposed to have less than 100 million. Like, that's a significant. Now, a lot of that was
my
like the
gosh.
breakaway.
Yeah.
Ukraine, Belarus, Kazakhstan, and stuff when all those places broke away. But still, that's a huge
Like, what's-
population loss.
for sure. What's the total population of those places? Can't be
Not
close,
much,
not 200 million or
Yeah,
whatever.
like
Yeah.
Ukraine, probably the most populous, 40 million. So
Yeah.
that's, it drops off pretty steeply after that.
Dang, man, what's going on in Russia? I don't know.
I don't want to know.
I don't want to know.
No,
That's true. All right.
So just give them time; they'll take care of themselves.
Yeah.
We always say they're like 40 years behind us.
Yeah.
And they'll discover suits with shoulder pads here in a bit, and 80s music,
Hand washing.
yeah, CD players, and then in a few years they'll finally get the iPod.
You see some American cars over there, like that. The most depressing thing is the Russian car industry.
Yeah.
Look at those vehicles; they are just awful. I think we went over a few of them. The Lada and what was the Volga? Some of these that would go like 3 hectares on a single liter of kerosene. Just terrible vehicles.
And how to even get one in Russia?
It's
crazy.
even very difficult.
Yeah.
Difficult to this day.
For sure. All right, we got to do it. We got to get into your super trivia, your power trivia, brought to you by Genuine RV. We'll be right back.
Since 1974, Baker's Towing and Recovery has been there when you need them. Baker's knows things happen. Tires go flat, engines break down, radiator hoses bust, and sometimes vehicles just break down for no apparent reason at all. Isn't it good to know that no matter what the situation, Baker's Towing and Recovery is just a phone call away and ready to help when you need it most? With locations in Kdqn, Ashdown, and Texarkana. If you're in need of roadside assistance 24/7, call Baker's Towing and Recovery at 870-584-3676.
Rich Mountain Electric Cooperative. We're the people behind every light switched on for the baby's 2 a.m. feeding, the computer you start up to begin your business day, and we're always there, down the line, powering farms and industries somewhere across southwest Arkansas and southeast Oklahoma. We are 32 dedicated team members, delivering more than just electricity. We deliver power. Power generated reliably and safely for you and your family now and in the future. We are Rich Mountain Electric Cooperative. Power and people.
Ashdown Schools make it easy to find just what you're looking for on the district's website at ashdowschools.org. View grades and email teachers with links to eSchool. View Facebook posts and news feeds even if you don't have a Facebook account, along with event calendars, sports, lunch menus, and so much more. At Ashdown Schools, we believe organization and communication play a vital part in the success of our students. Ashdown Public Schools, providing educational excellence since 1891. We are Ashdown.
That's right. Time for a little genuine RV power trivia. Debbie Wisenhunt on Facebook says, like the Razorbacks basket.
Thank you, Debbie.
Debbie, that could be yours. And yours if you're just listening by going to our Facebook Live and sharing it.
Yeah. And you guys, there have been some people sharing the videos that have their privacy settings like pretty locked down, and I can't see who shares it.
Oh, darn
so
it.
if that's you, make sure you go and fix that. Otherwise, you're not going to be entered.
Yeah, we're going to be drawing for this about between 7:20 and 7:30. So go to Facebook now and share the video. Last chance.
Yep.
Time for Genuine RV Super Trivia, though.
Yes.
GenuineRV.com, Genuine RV and Power Sports in Idabel, Oklahoma. Go check them out for all your power and motorsports needs. Get that power and rip around in a field on a side-by-side or something. Or get you an RV. Travel across the country.
Little camper. Perfect time for that.
That's right.
Agreed.
All right. Here's how it works. Jen's going to ask you a question. You're going to call 642-2190. If you get it correct or somebody saves your life, you get yourself breakfast from McDonald's and a car wash token from Mr. Clean and Kdqn.
Absolutely.
That's like a $15 value.
Whoa.
Wow. All right. Let's get into it. What is the question today?
More of these have been born in the fall, notably October, than any other month.
Born?
What is it? What are they, rather?
What are they?
More of these have been born in the fall, notably October, than any other month. What are they?
That's an interesting. That sounds tricky to me.
I got some hints for you guys if needed.
All right. Wait for somebody to call in, 642-2190.
More of these have been born in the fall, notably October, than any other month. What is it?
What are they? Let's go to the phone lines. Good morning. You're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia. Hello, you are live. Nope.
Goodbye.
You are gone.
Joker. All right. Let's go to the phone lines. Good morning. You're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
Babies.
I mean, technically, in a way, it's right, but not what I'm looking for.
Specific kind of baby.
Yes.
Chipmunks.
Not chipmunks.
Is it husband's named Kyle?
No, not husband's named Kyle.
No good.
Good guesses, everybody.
642-2190. Give me that question again.
All right. More of these have been born in the fall, notably October, than any other month. What are they?
Going to the phone lines. Good morning. You're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
Cows.
Cows.
Not cows.
I'm gonna go with burbs.
Not burbs.
How about bats?
Not bats.
Okay. That'd be a nice Halloween theme thing. Yeah. It's Bat Week, too.
It is.
It's National Bat Week.
Very nice.
Right to the phone lines. Good morning. You're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
Deer.
Not deer.
Ooh, badgers.
Not badgers.
Monkeys.
Not monkeys.
Not monkeys.
You guys are not on the right track here.
Uh-oh.
It's not a type of animal.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Let's go to the phone lines. Good morning, you're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia. Voles?
Nope.
What even is a vole?
Who knows? Blonde-haired people?
Not blonde-haired people.
Stars.
Not stars.
Oh.
Tyler's, he's closer.
I'm closer.
Yes.
All right, 642-2190. What's that?
You said voles?
No, no, he said voles.
Oh, okay.
I think he said voles.
Moles.
I said blonde-haired people is now the closest answer to the phone lines. Good morning, you're live on Genuine RV Super Trivia. Pumpkins.
Not pumpkins.
I'm going to go with blue-eyed people.
Not blue-eyed people.
Tall-eyed people.
Not tall-eyed people.
Wall-eyed people.
Oh.
Let's go to the phone lines. Good morning, you're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
Squirrels. What was that?
What was it?
Squirrel.
Oh, squirrels.
Not squirrels.
Oh, man. Boys.
Not. I mean, in a way, you're correct. They are.
Uh-oh.
They are boys or males.
Okay. Okay, another hint.
Billionaires?
Not billionaires.
Not billionaires.
You guys are getting a little bit closer
My goodness.
here.
642-2190. Going right to the phone lines. Good morning, you're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
Hey, I think it's twin boys.
Not twin boys.
Oh, man. Let's see. Oh, middle child?
Nope.
No?
Is it triplet boys?
No.
No?
Nope. It's not. It's not twins or multiples.
All right. This is a hard one today.
Do you guys want a hint?
Yes.
Okay. They are people with a certain profession.
Oh, okay. Let's go to the phone lines. Good morning, you're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
Construction workers.
Not construction workers.
I like that. Artists.
Not artists.
Candy makers.
Not candy makers.
Oh, man. 642-2190. We got all kinds of answers on Facebook Live that I'm just ignoring for some reason. Let's go to the phone lines. Good morning, you're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
Doctors.
Not doctors.
Football players?
Not football players.
Dentists.
Not dentists.
Left-handed boys?
Nope.
No.
You guys need another hint?
You got two.
No, it was Facebook Live there.
Okay.
Yeah, another hint.
All right. We celebrate this bank holiday in February, but there's a movement to change it to October because so many of these people are born in October.
I have no idea.
I gotcha.
You got it?
I
All right.
gotcha.
To the phone lines. Good morning, you're
Born
live. What is it?
Born on Valentine's Day.
No.
No, that's not correct.
All right.
Nah, it's presidents.
Yes,
It's
you're
presidents.
correct.
Oh, man, and Kyle Albert got that right on Facebook as well. Presidents is the correct answer. Who do we have on the phone?
Diane Campbell.
Diane Campbell.
All right.
All right. Thank you so much for playing. Patrick saved your life. You can pick up your winnings anytime. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Awesome.
Diane Campbell. There you have it.
Yeah, we got 6 presidents born in October,
Yes.
according to Google.
Yeah, and there's actually, with Joe Biden now, he's November, so it's kind of equal between the two. But there is this tiny little movement to get it changed to October, President's Day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I really need to find that drop from ABC News this morning.
Everything's good.
It's ABC News. Joe Biden had this to say about the good economy. It's looking good, and and now on to Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
It was literally
Well,
like,
must be good. You said
Yeah.
so, right?
yeah. I keep saying I think that's from 2012.
Yeah, I think,
That's when it was
I read a
Vice.
news article this morning where Putin yesterday was just like, I'm not going to use nukes in Ukraine, and then Biden's like, I don't know, I think he is. Like, way to simmer
There you
things
go.
down there
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
bit, man. Come on, all right. Just give it, if he says he's not going to, just kind of go with that for a second at least. You know, come
Hey
on.
man, things are looking good.
Yeah.
I gotta find that. I need that on my soundboard. Good morning, Kara Hill. Good morning, Voxpo. Good morning, Kevin Hancock, Lindo, Wilkinson, Shomo,
everybody.
Donna Canancer. Man, make sure all you guys share and like the page because this is up for grabs. This amazing Hogs Prize Pack coasters. Look at this. Look at that. You can't see it very well.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah, but we got lots of
amount
goodies in
stuff.
here.
Yeah.
Custom.
Yeah.
Custom. You'll be the only one on earth with this great stuff.
Some tickets to the rest of to tomorrow's game in there?
What's that?
Nothing.
Oh, no.
That's all right.
No.
Can't afford those.
I know. We're running late. I suppose we should get into it. It's time for the news.
Your number one country, 92.1, is KDQN, Kdqn, Ashdown, Texarkana.
Your local news leader is Kdqn, Kdqn, Ashdown, Dirks. Local news this hour is presented by Shelter Insurance Agents Joey Bailey in Ashdown, Jeff Woods in Kdqn, and Todd Moore in Dirks, and by Teeter Motor Company in Mena. The deals are always sweeter at Teeter.
For KDQN News, I'm Patrick Massey reporting. Let's start with a little sports news. How about those Eagles last night? It was an exciting night of high school basketball Thursday night as Cossatot River played host to the Kirby senior teams on action, debuting for the first time ever on our sister station in Mena, KENA 104.1. Eagles rallied for a thrilling 59-57 victory over the Trojans in boys action, while the Lady Trojans came from behind to knock off the Lady Eagles 39-32. In the boys contest, Kirby led by as many as 11 points on numerous occasions in the third quarter. The Eagles slowly chipped away, took the lead with about a minute to play on a long three-point shot by Dylan Loving. After Kirby tied the game at 57, the Eagles called on Hunter Burke, who hit the winning jumper with 6 seconds to play. Burke finished the night with 18 points for Cossatot River. In girls action, Cossatot River took a 7-point lead in the third quarter before Kirby rallied and took charge of the contest to post the 7-point victory. Now, y'all, a retraction. Earlier this week, we shared some information from Arkansas Tourism regarding when the best time will be in 2022 to see the fall foliage color change. Well, I did some investigative touring on Thursday and found that time is now in Polk County. You know, thousands travel through here each fall to see the transformation of the Washitas during the autumn color change. Now, we were saying Washitas are right at the cusp of that seasonal color change, with the most dramatic displays of fall foliage predicted by Arkansas Tourism to occur between early and mid-November. Well, that time is definitely now. Took the the National Scenic Byway yesterday. The color change is probably as good as it's going to get right now. That is mostly due to a lack of vibrancy caused by the drought this year and that hard freeze that caused a little bit of an earlier color change than usual, and also those tougher conditions over the summer made the trees much more stressed out, and because of that, we're going to see some less vibrant color changes. Now,
stressed out.
Yeah, you know, you can see a little bit of color change around here right now, so we still have probably a week or two before it peaks in our part, but if you're one of those folks that likes to go do the Talamina National Scenic Byway, definitely go do that like this weekend.
Nice.
Most of the trees their leaves have fallen already. But you can also check out at Arkansas.com. They've got kind of a prediction. These are not solid predictions, but you can go on there to kind of plan if you want to do the fall color tour. You can also view an animated map of this year's predicted autumn color change at SmokyMountains.com. Pretty cool right
Sweet.
there. So want to give another reminder that the Arkansas Behavioral Health Integration Network will host a naloxone training event in Kdqn this afternoon, 2 to 4:30 p.m. We heard from Kyle Brewer yesterday, both talking about the importance of that training. Everybody that completes it will get a single dose of Narcan. They can carry with them. It is a proven emergency life-saving drug for somebody who's suffering from an opioid overdose. Can just snap them just about right out of it.
I think all like firefighters carry it, right?
Yeah,
Like,
a lot of law enforcement.
Yeah.
We've certainly heard from stories around the listening area where officers have been able to save people's lives using Narcan when they find a patient suffering from an opioid overdose.
Yeah.
And again, we saw last year 100,000 drug overdoses across the United States. First time we hit that in Arkansas, between 500-600 died. It's a growing problem, so this is one of the ways they want to try to meet that on the back end. Now, again, 2 to 4:30 at the Sevier County Outreach Center, located at First Baptist Church. You can check out our KDQN.net for more details on that and see the interview as well with Kyle Brewer, who also shared his story as a recovering opioid addict and how he got over that and turned his life around to be able to actually provide support to peers through his own personal journey.
He had wisdom teeth taken out.
Out. He's prescribed opioid. Yeah, it was common. I don't know how about now, but it was common years back, and he got addicted to it, and that led to when that when he was no longer able to get that prescriptions, he's then moved on to heroin, fentanyl, yes,
whatever it is.
Very slippery slope there. So we got a few more stories, but first let's take a break and hear some words from our sponsors.
Your husband is pretty handy to have around. He makes the world's best mac and cheese. He's in the Tickle Monster Hall of Fame. And he can teach anyone how to throw strikes. But a busted pipe in a basement full of water?
Honey, I think we need a plumber.
Is a little out of his league. That's where a homeowner's policy from Shelter Insurance comes in handy. We'll help get your house back in order and your husband back to what he does best.
See your Southwest Arkansas Shelter Insurance agents Joey Bailey in Ashdown, the Woods Agency in DeQueen, or Todd Moore in Dirks.
Hey, Sevier County, have you heard? Teeter Motor Company has moved in right next door. That's right, Teeter Motor Company is your new neighbor in Polk County, and they want to show you why they have been the program car leader since 1968. It's a short drive to get the best deal on a pre-owned vehicle from Teeter Motor Company in Neenah. Just stop in and see Shannon at 1201 Highway 71 South or give him a call at 479-243-2040. And remember, the deals are always sweeter at Teeter.
And we're back with Kdqn News. So a related story to our first segment, tomorrow, Saturday, October 29th, is Arkansas Drug Take Back Day. This is the 23rd Take Back Day held in Arkansas. During those over 2 decades, more than 221 tons of medication has been collected in Arkansas. Now, there will be an event at the DeQueen Walmart from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. this Saturday that's going to be hosted by local law enforcement, the 9th West Judicial Drug Task Force. So you can go by, you can drop those unused, expired, unwanted, unneeded medications off. You can put them in there, keep them in their original bottle. You can put them in a bag and put them in the container if you would like a little more privacy. This is definitely a no questions asked event. You just come, drop it off. Again, with the drug, especially the opioid epidemic just reaching such levels as we were talking a moment ago, one of the best things people do is just clean out those, especially those prescription drugs that they have in their cabinets that are no longer needed. Just get rid of them. But you obviously don't want to just flush them down the drain or flush them in the toilet or throw them in the trash.
Anywhere where the kid can get to them.
Absolutely. Best thing to do is properly dispose of them. You can do that by giving it to law enforcement. Now, you can't make it out tomorrow. No worries. The Sevier County Sheriff's Office, Little River County Sheriff's Office, and the Ashdown Police Department all carry a permanent year-round drop-off box for these unwanted, unneeded medications. So again, 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. at Walmart if you feel so inclined to do that. Now, a question we've got all week long is Halloween is on Monday, right? And so trick-or-treating Monday, is it Saturday, is it Sunday? It is definitely Monday. Every group around here is getting ready, is going to do Halloween on Halloween. I think we've finally got that figured out in our society. It's
Good.
we don't do it any days ahead. Even if it's on a Monday, that's going to be Halloween Day. So a bunch of events going on in the listening area we want to remind folks of. That includes we heard from some of the chamber folks yesterday about the Sevier County Chamber of Commerce's Halloween on the Square. That'll be Monday from 4 to 5:30 p.m. around the downtown courthouse square. Now, after that, you can take your kiddos over to the DeQueen Sportsplex, where Alicia Rivas is hosting the 4th annual Trunk or Treat. That'll continue from 5 to 7 p.m. at the Sportsplex. Still needing a few trunks for this event. Hoping to get 30 all together. So if you want to get a last-minute trunk together, you can sign up by visiting the DeQueen Trunk or Treat event page on Facebook. They'll have a link to the Google Doc and all that there.
Perfect.
Now, Timber Ridge Apartments wants us to announce that they're going to also have a little trick-or-treating event in the apartment complex that's over on 4th Street in DeQueen. That'll be 5 to 7 Halloween night. And then starting tonight, the Costadot Arts and Crafts Association and the DeQueen Junior class will be presenting their first ever haunted house. That's going to start 7 to 9:30 tonight, as well as Saturday night, and for a final night on Halloween. Cost is $10 for ages 12 and up, $5 for those 11 and under. Proceeds from this event will be split between the Costadot Arts and Crafts Association and the DeQueen Junior class. You can check out their pages on Facebook for a little more information on that. And then finally, Little River Chamber of Commerce also hosting a trunk or treat event on Sunday, October 30th. So this is actually not on Halloween, but it will be this Sunday, 2 to 4 p.m. at Pocket Park in Ashdown. Got a lot of activities planned for this: face painting, candy giveaways, costume contests, food, much more. Trunks are still needed there. Contact Ashley Chandler in Little River at the Little River County Chamber of Commerce office if you're so inclined. 903-293-7735. You can also email her at director@littlerivercoc.org. And I wrap it up one final story here. No,
we should probably go.
We should probably go.
Yeah,
we do have some guests.
Yes, we do.
We'll carry it on with the guests here in just a moment. Check out more local news online, kdqn.net.
All right.
Local news this hour has been presented by Teeter Motor Company in Mena. The deals are always sweeter at Teeter. And by your Southwest Arkansas Shelter Insurance agents, Todd Moore and Dirks, Jeff Woods in DeQueen, and Joey Bailey in Ashdown. For local news when you want it, 24 hours a day, go to our website at kdqn.net.
As we prepare for winter, Americans are concerned about heating their homes, gas prices, food costs, and our future. That's why I'm fighting for more American energy, better jobs, and to fix the mess in Washington. Developing our own resources means more jobs, a stronger economy, a cleaner environment, and more security. Working together, we can rebuild this great country we call America. I'm Congressman Bruce Westerman, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Westerman for Congress.
Polk County Housing Authority has apartments in Wicks, Cove, Hatfield, and Mena, and they need applicants. The waiting list for an apartment is very short. There are 1, 2, and 3 bedroom units, gas, water, and garbage pickup, central heating and air conditioning, along with refrigerator and range are all provided. Landlords are needed and vouchers are available for the rental assistance program as well. You can pick up an application for both programs at the housing office, 509 South Morrow Street, across from the football stadium in Mena, or print from their website at polkarhousing.com. Call 479-394-1565 for more information.
Kubota products provide the horsepower, versatility, and dependability to get the job done right. But that doesn't mean you can cut corners on your regular routine maintenance. Keep your equipment running smoothly by bringing your Kubota mower, subcompact tractor, or Hay Series tractors into More Your Equipment sales and rentals for a tune-up or oil change today. Call one of our experts for any questions about your Kubota products, or stop by More Your Equipment sales and rentals in Idabel or DeQueen to keep your Kubota running strong.
For 25 years, the Breast Care Program has helped diagnose over 1,900 women with breast and cervical cancers in Arkansas. Screenings can help you find cancer early when it's easier to treat. The Breast Care Program has enrolled over 128,000 women. Find out if you qualify for free cancer screenings at arbreastcare.com. That's arbreastcare.com. Screenings save lives. A message from the Arkansas Department of Health.
Happy Halloween from Sonic Drive-In on Highway 71 South in Ashdown, where corn dogs are just 50 cents all day on Halloween at Sonic in Ashdown, and they're scary good. Drop by Sonic for 50-cent corn dogs on Halloween. Rest in peace, hunger, or pieces, depending on how many corn dogs you eat. Come into Sonic in Ashdown, 50-cent corn dogs on Halloween, and read Hunger, Its Last Rites. Happy Halloween from Sonic Drive-In, Highway 71 South in Ashdown. As ghosts and goblins descend on your neighborhood, be sure to prepare your children for a safe and enjoyable trick-or-treat holiday. Plan your route. An adult should accompany children. These safety messages presented by Diamond Bank of DeQueen, Southwest Arkansas Electric Cooperative REA, Jackson Title, James Hodge Dodge, Ricky's Body Shop, Sevier County Farmers Cooperative, Pruitt's Foods, ACR Service, and Healthcare Express.
Pilgrim's Pride DeQueen Processing Plant has immediate openings for maintenance, both shifts, production workers, all shifts, part-time and temporary employment positions available. Between now and December 23rd, all new hires will receive a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Applications are available online at jobvite.com or at Pilgrim's Employment Office at 401 South 3rd Street in DeQueen, open 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Pilgrims is an affirmative action equal opportunity employer. Minorities and veterans are encouraged to apply.
Are you in a dead-end job with no possibility of advancement? Toil and trouble, stuck in a bubble? Apply to Weyerhaeuser on the double. Weyerhaeuser Company is hiring entry-level production workers in derricks with wages starting at $17.42 per hour and benefits that can transform your life from barely getting by to living large and looking fly. Benefits within 31 days, meaningful work in 401k, shift differential, and bi-weekly pay. Apply now to Weyerhaeuser.com/careers.
All right, we are back here live, KDQN 92.1 with the Morning Brew, and we have some bunch of very special in-studio guests today. We have the junior class of the Haunted House of the King Arts Building. That's guys putting this on. I suppose this is what I have written here.
The most haunting thing is getting all these kids up here at 7:15. Young adults, I'm sorry.
That's right.
Yeah.
They did great. They were here on time. Actually beat me a little bit.
Awesome.
So,
there you go.
my name's Miss Williamson. I'm a junior sponsor with Kdqn High School, and I brought some juniors that have helped us decorate. They put a lot of hard work and a lot of effort into this haunted house, and we want to get the word out to make sure everyone comes and enjoys it. So
Awesome.
I'll turn it over to Yandel. He's going to give us information about it.
Sweet.
Hi, I'm Yandel, and I'm representing the junior class right now. And so the haunted house we're going to have October 28th, 29th, and 31st. So that's going to be today, tomorrow, and Monday, Halloween night. It's going to go 7 to 9:30, $10 ages 12 and up, $5 11 and under.
All right,
Very
awesome.
nice,
Yeah,
yeah.
and this is actually a fundraising event, right? You guys are splitting this 50% with you guys and 50% with the Costadot Arts and Crafts Association.
Yes, sir, that's correct.
All right.
Awesome.
So inviting everybody out to it, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much, whole community.
Yeah.
And the King Schoolhouse is obviously that's going to be just a
Perfect
great
venue.
place. I mean, I'm scared when I'm in there and it's not even Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of scary. You go up the stairs, and then you just whole bunch of stuff. Whole bunch of stuff.
You see any ghosts up there?
The theme is Dr. King's morgue. He's a crazy killer, and there'll be actual doctor there touching stuff, and you'll be able to touch brains, guts, feet.
Nice. Feet?
Feet,
Feet the scariest.
Definitely,
Nobody wants to touch
definitely.
feet.
There's other rooms like a haunted graveyard. We got a jail, an electric chair. You gotta go upstairs though.
Got to go upstairs. It's scary up there.
How long you guys been working on putting this together?
3 days.
All week, yeah. Awesome.
Have you guys seen any ghosts up there?
Mystery.
Oh, it's a mystery.
Okay, all right. I'm guessing this is not for the faint of heart, though. It's going to be pretty scary.
There's definitely some jump scares.
Yeah? Okay,
some
perfect.
Strobe light warning and fog machines.
Oh, okay.
All right,
Perfect.
Good haunted house stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love it.
Is this a no touch?
We don't make promises, but we're going to try to tell the students are helping us scare.
You have taken the blades off the chainsaws,
Yes,
right?
Yes. We
All right.
worked on that.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah. Go back and take the blades off.
Yeah.
the chainsaw.
Oh, okay. The students are helping us scare. We ask that the guests don't touch our students, but
Okay.
we're just going to jump scare you, and it's going to be a lot of fun. You can even go through it more than once if you wanted to.
Of course, yeah. So $10 per person unless you're 5 and under? Or
no,
10
11 and under.
11 and under. Okay.
11 and under is $5, and then ages 12 and up is $10.
You should really charge the little ones twice as much because they're going to be twice as scary.
That's true.
really,
Yeah. They're getting a good deal.
Little ones are bosses about it, though. They just
Yeah?
walk through it, no problem.
Yeah.
And then you got these juniors and seniors that are scaring.
Yeah. What about the adults, though? The parents, they come through, they get scared.
They might send their kids through.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's
You
fun to
guys
watch the kids.
test it out.
I know the Costa Arts Center is also doing fortune readings or the crystal ball fortune
very cool.
tellers.
Right.
So that'll
I like
be
that.
in another room downstairs there.
Awesome.
Cool.
Yeah, it sounds like a great haunted house you guys have put together.
Yeah, we will ask that you sign a waiver.
Okay,
Yes,
yeah.
Important.
Legally,
Legally.
Yeah, in case you have a heart attack
Yeah,
or
yeah.
anything like that.
Yeah.
That's
Or don't
the best.
come back out or
Yep,
something like that. You know,
right.
it's important that you not. Okay.
Oh my
So where'd the
gosh.
idea for this come from?
I think the Costa Arts Center reached out to the junior class for a fundraiser, and we put on prom every year, and that's a big expense. So this is going to be a really good fundraiser to help them, purchase everything for prom, and then also that money will carry over to their senior year, and we know that senior year is a lot of fun and has a lot of activities for them. So
First time ever doing this, right? So hopefully this is a new tradition for you guys.
Right. So bear with us. We're going to get the kinks worked out tonight. We do realize it's a home game, senior night to pink out tonight. So we do have some students volunteering to miss that game to come up there and help us. But Saturday night and also Monday night, it'll be big. So let us know if you have any feedback. But
Starts at 7?
Starts at 7 to 9:30.
Awesome.
And like you were saying, best you couldn't pick a better place in the county, I think, for it.
Yeah,
so.
the floor creeps, when you walk and the stairs.
It's definitely
it's
haunted
good.
already.
It's,
definitely
When it got
haunted.
dark last night, I was like, okay, this is hitting real.
Yeah.
So.
We went there for the art show just a month back, and even then I was just like, this would be a great place for a haunted house for sure. So you guys,
It's gonna be good. I hope it becomes a new thing.
And you guys
bet it will.
have you done a test run of it yet?
We did last
Awesome.
night.
All right,
Yes,
yeah.
the kids love jumping out and
Nice.
scaring. So.
Oh, that's great. Masks and the whole deal.
yeah.
You're gonna be all
Yeah.
dressed up.
Maybe a gorilla.
Are you all gonna be dressed up for it?
We're taking turns. Like,
What are you guys
different nights.
dressing as? Like you just got some kind of like scream
There's
masks.
some.
and-
There's some scary. What's the? There's a green mask. Jason mask.
Oh, Jason
I'm not well
mask.
versed
Yeah,
in my
yeah, yeah.
Halloween
Gotta have
shows.
Jason.
There's a gorilla that's just large and in charge there. There's
That's
a
the
zombie
scariest.
mask.
Yeah. Not anything
Um,
I'd want to meet in a dark room.
Yeah.
Definitely a chainsaw guy.
Chainsaw guy, of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a clown.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
gotta be a clown.
Also, yeah, the clown that doesn't talk, he just stands there and stares at everybody
Yeah.
as they walk by.
Got
Yeah.
some creepy music going on in the background.
Yeah.
Wow,
You gotta have like the clown room with that creepy circus music. That
Oh,
doot, 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 doot. That creeps me out.
Definitely gonna come see. I'm taking the wife and our 8-month baby. We're gonna go
Oh
ahead.
yeah,
and
definitely recommend it. Start 'em young, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Be
wiener.
traumatized for life.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah, that and maybe she'll be helping you guys out in the future one
Awesome.
day. So
Hey,
I take the whole family up there and see how it goes.
I had a chainsaw guy traumatize me for life when I was a kid.
Yeah.
He just ran down the driveway at the place I was trying to trick or treat at, and I was like, "Man, I don't want to go up there."
We had some juniors get a little scared. I started it and they weren't
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, we did have the chain off, but they weren't sure when I. Yeah, so-
You'll find out for sure.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right, About to know.
I love it. Anything else that we're leaving on the table?
Go
Come on,
Leopards.
you got something.
Go Leopards,
She wants
yeah.
to say something. I can tell. No, maybe not.
Show up to the game and
Yeah. Yeah, show up to the
Perfect.
game.
Yeah.
Come out to the haunted house and support your junior class because prom is going to be a huge thing for us. Also come out and support your leopards, and it's always a great day to be a leopard.
Great.
Yeah, there you go.
She's going to be on radio when she's there. That was really good. Thank you guys so much. My goodness, that was awesome. That's
Yes.
going to be a very motivated group of kids ready to scare the pants off of you.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, well, we got your weather coming up next, and then right after that, we'll be doing our drawing for our Razorbacks giveaway. I believe Jennifer is tallying the totals back there, so we will, get that on going. This one's brought to you by First State Bank.
First State Bank has been serving our area's farmers for almost 50 years. Poultry loans are just one of the many types of agricultural loans that we offer. We understand the agricultural business because we're local, just like you. Stop by any of our branches and speak with a loan officer to see how we can help you meet your agricultural needs. We also offer livestock, farm equipment, farm service agency, guaranteed, and participation loans. Now that's just one of the many benefits you get when you bank with a local community bank. First State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Realize $1 million bonuses are not the sort of thing we do. We're just a small fry with a little guy. We're a lot like you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. First State Bank, member FDIC. We're big on you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you.
Number one country weather.
All right, taking a look at the weather for today. We do have a 70% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly after 4 p.m. So later in the afternoon, cloudy with a high near 67. Northeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, a 90% chance of showers and possible thunderstorms, a low around 52. Calm winds. New rainfall amounts between 1/4 and 1/2 of an inch possible. Tomorrow, a 90% chance of showers and thunderstorms as well, with a high near 66. Northeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, gusting as high as 20 miles per hour. Again, half an inch to 3/4 of an inch rainfall possible tomorrow. So hopefully over this next little bit, we could accumulate maybe 1.5 inches. That would be awesome.
Yeah, maybe. And keep that burn ban in the dustbin of
exactly.
history.
Every time we get a rain, I think it has to take a step back take a step back. So let's just keep that going. Sunday, partly sunny with a high near 67. All next week, I see no rain chances. Highs in the mid-70s, lows in the mid-40s. It's currently 54 degrees outside your number one country studios right now, and we're still doing a little bit of tallying totals on the Facebook Live giveaway. So go there right now. Your last chance, or we've tallied them, right? That's pretty much it, huh? Oh, yeah. You're talking into thin air, Jennifer.
It's her first
Sorry. There are some people that have shared,
Mhm.
but their privacy settings won't let me see who shared it. So
Oh,
I'm sorry
darn.
you guys won't be counted in.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I literally can't see who shared.
That's all right. That's, man, ain't no big
A
deal.
little privacy on Facebook ain't a bad thing, I suppose.
Yeah, I suppose so. All right, well, we'll be right back. Get these things tallied up, and we'll do the big giveaway, drawing out of a hat, I think.
Yes.
Your witch hat?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jen has a witch hat. Jen is, by the way, Jen is dressed for Halloween. We haven't said anything about that yet. She's dressed as a witch.
Yes.
A very nice one. One of the
Thank
good
you.
ones. But I will say, when I came in, I saw she was dressed up. I was so relieved when I saw that you weren't dressed up, because then I was like, oh, man, I'm going to be the only one up here not in a costume.
I was like,
now
kinda
Jen's
like-
the only one up here in a costume.
Yeah.
Jen,
I knew that
why
was
you let
going
me
to.
know? I would have dressed up with you.
I know. I'm just kicking off Halloween weekend.
Yeah, you
so.
kicking it off right.
Yeah.
She's going to be dressed like this all weekend. So.
Yep.
It's laundry day today.
That's right. All right, we will be back with the Brew Crew.
The numbers are in.
Tonight at 5, an economic study on the impact of recreational marijuana sales in Arkansas has been released.
And the answer is clear. Issue 4 would safely legalize cannabis for adults and turbocharge our economy.
Potentially $3 billion in impact.
That means safer streets,
45 million plus will go to law enforcement.
over 6,000 new jobs. To invest in our state, vote for Issue 4. Paid for by Responsible Growth Arkansas.
Your premier propane provider, Pinnacle Propane, is back and stronger than ever with aggressive low pricing, consistently reliable service, and safety measures second to none. Pinnacle Propane is your best choice for safe, reliable propane and service at a great price. Call or visit one of our local service centers at Hope, Monticello, Mena, Nashville, or DeQueen to find which budget plan works best for you. For services, contact information, or to make a payment, visit us online at pinnaclepropane.com.
I'm Jimmy Hickey, and I'm running for re-election as your Arkansas State Senator. This part of the country means everything to us. My wife, Denise, and I are lifelong residents of Southwest Arkansas. We've lived here our whole lives, and we've raised our son here. As voters, you put your trust in me. So my goal is to earn your trust every day as your state senator. My promise to you is to continue to represent you with the highest ethical standards. That is my promise, and that is my commitment. My name is Jimmy Hickey, and I'm humbly asking for your support and vote this November.
This ad paid for by the Jimmy Hickey for Senate campaign. Hey, Jana, what's your favorite restaurant?
Well, that's easy. Tres Agavas, just north of the 7071 junction in DeQueen. I've been going to Tres Agavas for years, and my favorite dish is chicken and shrimp fajitas. And if you haven't been, you're missing out.
Ooh, that sounds really good. Do they have drink specials?
Between 2 and 5, they have $5 margaritas, and Tres Agavas also has daily lunch specials starting at $5.50, and they're open 7 days a week. That's Tres Agavas, 140 Highway 71 North in DeQueen. Check us out on Facebook for hours and specials.
The City of DeQueen and the DeQueen Fire Department want to wish everyone a happy and safe Halloween. Be sure to drive carefully and watch out for all those ghosts, goblins, princesses, and superheroes as you're out and about this Halloween. And remember, this year's DeQueen Trunk or Treat is scheduled for 4 to 6 p.m. at the DeQueen Sportsplex on Saturday, October 30th. Bring your kids out for this family-friendly Halloween activity. From the entire city of DeQueen, have a happy Halloween.
As we prepare for winter, Americans are concerned about heating their homes, gas prices, food costs, and our future. That's why I'm fighting for more American energy, better jobs, and to fix the mess in Washington. Developing our own resources means more jobs, a stronger economy, a cleaner environment, and more security. Working together, we can rebuild this great country we call America. I'm Congressman Bruce Westerman, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Westerman for Congress.
All right. I kind of threw Jen into a tizzy there. We're getting all the Facebook Livers all tallied up there, so we will be drawing for that in just a moment. I figure we could burn a little bit of time by talking about the sports.
Yes.
Yes, because
lots of sports action.
Absolutely. Today, 6 hours of the most comprehensive high school football coverage, my friends. It begins at 6 across all of our stations. At 6:30, number one country 92.1 goes live to Leper Stadium, where Jay, Greg, and Tony will have all the calls between the DeQueen Leopards and the Magnolia Panthers at 7 o'clock. That's the kickoff. It's senior night as well. Since it's a home game, you can watch the action on DQTV, Kdqn on a tape-delayed basis following Friday night's action. Also at 6:30, 102.1 The Good Path going live to Mena, where the Ashdown Panthers battle the Mena Bearcats. Jim Cross and Daryl Coker will have the call to kick off at 7 o'clock. That's going to be a good game.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And AM 1390, FM 104.5 going live to Lions Stadium, where the Horatio Lions host the Junction City Dragons. Phillip Fields and Connor Cowan will have the play-by-play. That should be an exciting game as well. Following all that exciting action, Rex Nelson, Nate Olson having all the scores from every game around the Natural State on the High School Football Scoreboard Show from 10 till midnight. And then, of course, tomorrow, Hogs fans, the Arkansas Razorbacks travel to Auburn to battle the Tigers at 11 o'clock. Airtime with Chuck Barrett, Quinn Grovey, and crew set for 8 o'clock tomorrow morning on your Southwest Arkansas Hog Caller, number one country, 92.1.
It is going to be an exciting night. Of course, senior night at DeQueen. Pink out night, too, so if you go in, get as pink as you can.
That's right.
Miss Williamson, she had a nice pink blazer.
Yes. Hub Chew.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
And yes, and then the Panthers, of course, at Mena trying to reverse that 3-game L streak.
Oh, yeah.
Such just a killer start to the season, and it's been a rough few games. But
well, we won the last one.
Arkadelphia?
Wait.
No.
Are you talking about the Razorbacks?
Talk about Panthers.
Oh, my
God.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I'm off.
No, it's all right.
I'm reading all these Vox Po comments. Go Hogs, go.
Yeah.
Auburn needs to lose. Woo Pig
No,
Suey.
I'm still on the Panthers,
My bad,
but they are at Mena tonight.
Yes.
Should be a killer game.
No,
for the Panthers.
Their Panthers conference, insane. Obviously,
Yeah.
well, everybody's
everybody's
conference,
one of the best
but
in the state, I think.
Yeah, they kind of ran into a buzzsaw a little bit of just one after the other, just crazy good teams, and it's not like the Panthers got just pummeled. It was all of them good games.
Absolutely.
So, yeah,
some close ones like that one Nashville 28-20. You walk away with just an 8-point difference against the Scrappers. You can't feel too bad about that.
Yeah, no, and that's a hard fought game. Of course, Mena tonight. That's Mena Bearcats, obviously a good team, but I have faith in my Panthers to be able to pull through. Very excited to see what the rest of the season brings us. We were talking about, are they going to be able to make playoffs? Or are they not? We're not that into 100% knowing how it works. Greg Revel's pretty confident they make playoffs on their current thing. So, yeah, especially after tonight and next game, we'll know that for sure.
That's right. I mean, there's still a conference, not so great, but overall 5-3 for the Panthers right now.
Yeah.
So. And again, hey, I can't shout out enough. Football program will be available at the Leopards game tonight. $2. Help support the cheerleaders and check out all those nice ads from all the sponsors of the DeQueen Leopards football team and DeQueen Public Schools. Yes, they're the ones who make that made that program possible, and it got some great history, some great highlights, all that stuff.
I know you went around and sold a couple. I went around and sold a couple. It's not even selling. Just like, do you want to kind of support the leopard? Everybody loves the Leopards around here.
For the Leopards, absolutely.
We just don't even ask. That's right. So big shout out to all the sponsors for the football program. The Patricks worked very hard on putting that together. Very good. I'm going to need you to do me some stuff now, but I'm not going to pay you.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
But I love at Mariah's daycare, they get her all involved in all the school activities. Even though she's 8 months old, she's already she was something every day for Spirit Week. Dressing as a cowgirl and in a leopard outfit and all that. Yeah. So Monday is actually. They're going to do a little Halloween party for him. So they got to make sure that Mariah's got her candy bag so she can collect candy. And I'm like, okay, but I hope she gets as much as she can. She's not eating any of it, though. I hope that's all going to mom and dad.
Right, of course.
Because they're also like, and bring some cupcakes because we're going to feed them all cupcakes. And I know Caitlin's like, she's 8 months old. I don't know if she can have cupcakes just yet.
I thought at this point you could just toss her anything and she'll munch on it.
Soon.
Okay.
Very, very soon.
This is an excuse. This is an excuse. parents call in because Patrick just wants all the cupcakes and candy for himself.
I mean, there's just a few things that I'm trying to delay in her life as long as possible. Boyfriends, cell phones, and sugar.
Junk food.
Junk
Yeah.
food,
Yeah.
is a big one. So
That's right.
She got to learn to love some broccoli before she
Yeah.
can learn to love a baby Ruth.
That's
okay?
right.
Yeah. That's my
Awesome.
philosophy. But I didn't tell y'all, but we actually had parent-teacher conferences.
Oh.
Last week. Yes. Yeah.
Dude,
Let's get back to that later.
We've been waiting on that.
Yes.
We're going to get into that right away. But first,
She's
guys,
failing math. Let me just tell
She's
you.
failing math. What is green plus yellow? What does that equal? We have a beautiful
color of her poop.
Yikes. We have a giveaway we
Yes.
got to do right now. Jennifer's beautiful hogs gift basket here with hand-painted coasters and signs. And even Caitlin Massey put together some of these amazing Razorbacks mugs with a great Razorback sticker on there. That
Did
looks
she
great.
put the sticker on there?
She
too?
did. She is
Wow.
a pro.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very good. A lot of practice.
The cricket
Yeah.
queen.
That's right. This is what you get for when you share our live videos.
Yeah.
A massively, I bet you could
Basket of
sell
hog
that.
heaven.
I bet you could sell this basket for over $100.
Absolutely.
Yeah, easy.
Yep.
So let's get into
Are
it.
you guys ready?
Yeah, who's drawing?
I think Patrick should draw this
Patrick's
week.
drawing this week.
Oh, I don't know. Let Carolyn do it.
Oh, hey,
She said no.
Carolyn. Carolyn's in there.
Yeah, wouldn't that be awkward?
Yeah.
All right. Wow, there's a lot.
There's
in
a lot
there.
in there.
Okay.
Big shout out to you
You have
guys.
been busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. The winner is Gloria Bennett.
Oh, all right.
Gloria
Couldn't have
Bennett.
picked a better name. Out
That's
of there.
right.
Yeah.
Just got herself a massive Hogs prize pack. That is awesome. Live on Facebook, you could see it wasn't rigged.
Yeah.
It was not rigged.
Yeah.
No.
Gloria Bennett, huge winner on the day of this
Yes.
amazing Razorbacks memorabilia, hand-painted, custom, the only one. And if you're like, well, how did I... Well, we've been saying it all week.
Yes.
Appreciate you, Gloria.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Thank you. She shares every day almost.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Sweet. I'm kind of jealous a little bit. I'm not going to
Yeah.
lie.
Well, hey, this is not the last giveaway.
No, it's
people.
not. No,
we'll
it's
be
not.
doing this a lot.
Yes. Every week we're going to try and give away something on Facebook Live if you guys get it going for us. So.
What people don't know is Tyler's house is full of A&M stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Way to blow me up. All right. Well, we got to take a break going into your birthday club brought to you by Dr. Frank Teed, and make sure you hold on to that PTA. What is it? PTCs. PTCs. I need to hear that.
P/TCs.
That's right. We'll be right back with the Brew Crew.
The first step to getting your life back after severe injury or death of a loved one is finding an attorney with integrity and experience. The Trammell Piazza Law Firm is a local firm you can trust with nationwide experience you can rely on. Their attorneys have been successfully trying high-stakes injury claims for over 20 years. With offices in Kdqn and Little Rock, they live and work in the same communities that you do. When you need help picking up the pieces after an injury, contact Trammell Piazza and put their experience to work for you. Trammell Piazza is located at 418 North State Line Avenue in Kdqn. Trammell Piazza Law Firm, 779-1860, or toll free at 888-989-1860.
Lonnie Goodwin, Christian, conservative, independent candidate for Arkansas Senate District 4. Lonnie Goodwin's committed to voting for small government, less regulatory oppression, tax relief, school choice, law and order with presumption of innocence. Lonnie Goodwin will fight for the end of unfounded past and future mandates such as masks, vaccines, and social distancing, and will push to return all fines from these past mandates.
This ad is paid for by Lonnie Goodwin.
You don't have to leave the area to get great eye care. Dr. Frank Teed at Arkansas Eye Surgery performs no-stitch cataract surgery on an outpatient basis. Dr. Teed and his staff offer great follow-up service right here. Schedule an appointment in Kdqn today at 642-2525 or 1-800-264-EYES. That's 1-800-264-3937. Dr. Frank Teed at Arkansas Eye Surgery.
Now our Facebook Live's probably going to get shut down. I forgot to turn off the music.
We'll see.
You don't mess with the Beatles.
No, you don't mess with the Beatles. Good morning, everybody. It's time for the Birthday Club. 642-2190. Get those birthdays and anniversaries in, and we will be drawing for them today.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Who owns the Beatles music now? Because it was Michael Jackson, right? And then maybe his estate.
I think it's like Sony now.
Yeah.
Got some very special birthdays going on today. All right. I'm going to start it off here with Clay Bell enjoying a birthday today. Clay Bell turns 10 today.
Oh.
Hey, look at that. That's from Aunt Jen. Happy birthday, Clay Bell.
I have to start counting them toes next year.
That's right. You take that one. You take,
I'll take that one. Thank
and
you.
then I'll take this one, all for the same. We'll hold on to them for a second, though. 642-2190. Oh, okay. Let's see what the Wicked Witch of the West has to say. Good morning, Wicked Witch. You are live on the Morning Brew.
Yes, I hear there's one that's afraid of me.
Oh, my gosh. This is scary.
Wow.
Oh, my gosh.
With you today?
Do you have a birthday to shout out?
No. But I do have something else to shout out.
Oh, my gosh.
That's
Please don't
That's
put a
so
curse on
good.
us.
Are you
Want
not?
me to come and visit now?
Absolutely.
Yes, please come up here.
Yeah. Who is this?
Whoever you are, that is fantastic.
That's amazing. Were you crushed by a house? Or no, that was the good one.
Do I need to come by? I can arrange it.
Is that? No. I mean, if you want to. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't want to put too much on you, but you are more than welcome to come by.
Please
Wicked
do.
Witch.
Witches have a very busy schedule.
Yeah,
this time of
exactly.
Hey,
year.
I'm dressed as a witch. Come on by.
Yeah, show Jen up.
Yeah.
To teach her a thing or two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her eyeball in frog soup is no good.
Yeah.
she needs somebody who knows what they're doing to show her a thing or two.
And it's like the double toil and trouble. You need 2 witches
Yeah.
to do that.
Yeah.
Come on by, witch.
Thank you.
Oh, look at that. My goodness.
Wow, that was amazing.
That was incredible. That's like the best witch voice I've ever heard in my life.
That was spine chilling.
That was like, yeah, absolutely.
That laugh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You guys don't know who that was?
No.
No. Well, I
I
mean,
think I have like an idea, but I
I don't know if I want to know.
Yeah.
I do.
That was incredible. You know?
No,
Oh.
no. I mean,
Of course. Witch,
I
I
want-
hope the Wicked Witch comes by. That
yeah,
was like you said, Patrick, spine chilling. That was
Yes.
like incredibly good.
yeah.
They could. I recorded that, by the way, so I now have that as a drop when I want it.
Yeah, that was so good.
Yeah.
I do love the Russian witch folklore. Are you familiar with the Babu Yaga?
Oh, yes.
We all know the Baba Yaga.
That has the house with the chicken legs
Yeah.
that can walk around and stuff. I just thought that was kind of cool.
Golly, those
Yeah.
Eastern
It's a lot of vodka
Europeans.
over
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
They have some really great folklore, though.
Yeah.
Like reading fantasy books about it.
It's always weird, though. It's always weird. They're like always worried about like kids eating their soup, specifically their soup.
Yeah.
You better eat your soup, or the Babu Yaga will
Yeah,
come see you
the
tonight.
Baba Yaga comes and and you'll never eat soup. She sews your mouth closed.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And it's always brutal like that. It's never like, don't worry, if the monster will come and get you. It's not like that. It's the Baba Yaga comes and does some very specific, gruesome thing to you.
Yeah, she doesn't
Is
fly
that what
around on a
she's called?
broom. Flies around in like a hollowed out log.
Yeah.
She can. It looks like a trash can. She flies around.
What?
In. Yeah.
It's awesome. We watched that movie with her in it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Baba Yaga. There you have it. The Wicked Witch of the... Is it the West or the East? Do you remember?
I don't.
You're the witch.
Wicked Witch of the.
Can you give us your witch? That's pretty good.
Actually, that reminds me
Yeah.
of somebody.
Who?
Don't worry about it. Yeah. 642-2190.
I'm scared that there's a witch gonna pop up.
I'm actually scared that any moment
Yeah.
this witch is gonna just come out of nowhere. That was insanely good.
Yeah.
Well, y'all,
Yeah.
I do have a birthday I've been holding on to
Yes,
here.
me too.
I should maybe go ahead and do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
All right, 'cause
first,
this is what? No.
let me get this one out of the way.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
A huge happy birthday going out to Imogene Partnet.
Yeah.
I think so.
All
Packet.
right. Yeah. Packnet. Yeah.
Packnet. That's what it is. That's from Wally and Benita. Happy birthday, Imogene. My goodness. Now we all have a very special birthday in front of us. We should get
That's right.
to
Oh,
it.
you got it over there too?
I got it here. Jen has it as well. Who
Yes.
wants to start?
Happy
birthday
To Teresa Bunyard.
60 years old today.
No
Can you
way.
believe she does not? I'd say like 39.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
right.
right. Like I'm trying to ask for a raise.
Oh, that's not the witch.
I don't think it is,
No.
but I kind of almost thought it was. Not Teresa, by the way. The person that just came in through. No, somebody just came through the front door. Happy birthday, Teresa Bunyard from Jay, Jacob, and Jack. Flip Sweet 16 around. She's still sweet, though.
Aw,
look at that.
sweet.
Well,
Happy birthday, Teresa Bunyard.
And
So
also
nice.
from us, all of us here at the KDQN staff.
Thank you for employing me.
Yes.
And I've also got a happy birthday to Teresa. We love you very, very much and hope you have a great day. Love, Mom, Dad, and Jason.
Very cool.
That's great.
Who's yours from, Patrick, there?
From all of us here
From
at
all of
KDQN.
us.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Happy birthday, Teresa
Happy
Bunyard.
birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Yeah, we need to get our mom to call in for
Do-
Teresa and
yeah.
do her happy birthday
Happy
song.
birthday
Because she's
to you.
very German and doesn't use the THs there.
No.
No, she doesn't.
Happy birthday.
She's been here like 20-something years, still can't speak English.
Yeah. All right. And I got one more here. A happy belated birthday going out to Abby Dickerson. Visiting Nana this week. Happy birthday from Nana and Papa Joe. Her birthday was yesterday. Turned 13. Abby Dickerson. All right. We should be doing a drawing.
Yes.
Teresa, I don't think you can win the birthday club.
Oh, let me take those out. And
What
no,
else does she need to? You know Jay's going to go all out
Of
for
course.
it.
Yeah, exactly.
Of course. She already got a guaranteed TJ's lunch.
Absolutely.
and we have no anniversaries this week.
Yeah,
It's
no
just
anniversary.
Wow,
birthdays.
that's a lot of birthdays.
Yeah.
That is. I'm going to draw for this one since Patrick drew
Yeah.
for the Razorbacks giveaway. All right.
Greg is way better at doing this than I am.
Alana Day says y'all should lock the doors.
Yeah, probably.
It's scary. And as if we're like, I don't think that's the witch during Teresa's birthday.
yeah, no, somebody walked
about you.
in.
And I'm kind of imagining you're on Benita's bad list today.
Yeah, I
too.
think so. I
She's
think
like,
so.
What? I just got here, and what are you calling me?
Oh man! All right, a huge happy congratulations to Tino. You got me. I'm worried now. As Benita is like looking at me, just hating me. Tino Salazar, big winner on the day for the birthday club. Tino, you just won yourself lunch from TJ's. Compliments of TJ's. Thank you so much. That's your birthday gift.
Awesome.
And that's going to do it. We should probably get out of here for a little bit because we're going to be having a special guest on the phone, I think. Here.
We should, yeah.
Where's
just a
your
couple
wife?
minutes.
Where's your wife? Was that who called?
It definitely
Did she
wasn't
do a
me.
witch voice? No.
No, she's too nice.
Mm.
I have I honestly have no idea, but I thought I knew.
Yeah.
That was incredible, that voice. I'm going to be thinking about that all day. My goodness. All right, we're going to get out of here that's been the birthday club. It's been brought to you by Dr. Frank Teed. I'm like stuttering right now because I'm scared. Benita's looking at me. She's
Yeah.
going to kill me.
Not sure if you actually have a job anymore.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
sure if I
yeah.
think Teresa, I messed up her birthday shout out. Benita's looking at me. We got a witch running around. I'm like, I'm out of sorts,
Yeah.
Jennifer.
I know. I can tell.
All right, we will be back though. It's been the Brew Crew. All right, we are back. You might have just heard that news intro being like, what in the world is that? Well, we have a very special guest on the phone that I believe is newsworthy. This whole call brought to you by Horatio State Bank and Moyer Equipment. Patrick?
That's right. Thank you for that, Tyler. Yes, each week we have a chance to speak to Arkansas's 4th Representative, Congressman Bruce Westerman. How are you this morning, sir?
Doing well, Patrick. Good morning and good to be with you. And I apologize if the connection's not great, but I'm out on the road heading down to Monticello this morning, and there may be a few dead zones along the way.
Oh, well, no problem. Well, I'm glad to hear you're more back in our neck of the woods here. I know last week you were in, you spent some time in both Nevada and California talking a little bit about how federal resources can be tied with local communities to help battle this increased risk of wildfires. Of course, that's been a big issue in Arkansas this year, but it's also been a national issue out west for a long time.
Yeah, it has, and actually this week I've been in Arizona and Oregon as well, and it's an issue everywhere you go out west because of the drier climate and the poor management of the forest out there. But people know that it can be a lot better than it is, that the total neglect of our federal lands is a real travesty. And we've got federal lands in Arkansas that I get complaints about, but believe me, they're 10 times better than what's happening out west with the lack of management out there. And it makes me proud of the folks we've got in Arkansas managing our federal lands. And I know I'm not saying they're perfect. There needs to be some more work done, but it's just atrocious what's happening in many parts of the West. And on top of the horrible fires that they have out there and all the smoke, it's an issue that's much more on the front burner every day than it is here. And they still refuse to get the job done. And oftentimes it's not the Bureau of Land Management or Forest Service employees, it's the system that they're in where they can't go out and do their job, and it's frustrating to them, and it's hard to keep good people in those organizations because of that.
Well, Congressman, yes, you have detailed this with us before, and you have mentioned it's always great to be able to take an example of how we do things right here in Arkansas and bring it to other places, and a prime example being forest management, and obviously with your background, quite familiar with that. Now, Congressman, I was hoping to get you to comment on another subject, and that is that we are here at the tail end of October, but it's not too late to stress that this October, in fact, is the second annual National Substance Abuse Prevention Month. This is a time to highlight the vital role of substance abuse prevention, both individual and community health, and to remember those who have lost their lives to substance abuse. I believe 100,000 last year across overdose deaths across the nation last year, the first time at that level. Now, this Saturday, and we'll play this interview at a lot of our radio stations on Saturday, but this Saturday is actually Arkansas Drug Take Back Day. Congressman, could I maybe just get some of your thoughts on the opioid epidemic and specifically how vital an event like Arkansas Drug Take Back is?
Yeah, it's an important event. It's a lot of drug abuse happens from prescription drugs. Kids raiding grandma and grandpa's medicine cabinet.
Sure.
And people who aren't prescribed the drugs obviously getting drugs. But we've also got a huge problem, and you mentioned the number of deaths with opioids. Here's a statistic. We're losing 300 people a day to fentanyl death. 300 people. That's like if you filled a large airplane up and crashed it every day.
Every day.
That's what's happening in the United States. It's the number one killer of people ages 18 to 45. When I was in Arizona this week, I spent time in a helicopter, not on the border, but in we were 30 to 70 miles off of the border, and flying over these places where the scouts hide out in the mountains, and you can see the trails where the human trafficking and the fentanyl trafficking are all through the desert out there. This is a crisis that I can't emphasize it enough, and your listeners, and you may get tired of me talking about it, but think what would happen if that airplane was crashing every day. People would be demanding that we do something with the FAA, that we have better safety guidelines. 300 people die of fentanyl overdose every single day.
Well, no, you're absolutely, Congressman. That was kind of leading into my next question. Is that something you have stressed? Is that it's one thing to look at these deaths and attribute it to fentanyl, but that fentanyl is coming from somewhere else, and obviously it's through this very open, this very porous border policy we're seeing espoused by the administration, to the point where this is actually it's become not just a public health crisis, but a matter of national security.
It absolutely is, and here we've got Halloween coming up, and people are fearful that some of these fentanyl-laced pills are going to be somehow, I don't know what kind of demented person would give that to a kid, but we know stuff like that happens.
Absolutely.
And it's being manufactured in China. This is not some like meth cooked up in a meth house. This is pharmaceutical grade fentanyl that's being manufactured in China
in factories.
It's poison. Yeah, poison that's coming into our country through our southern border. It is a national emergency, a national crisis, and there's so much more we could be doing, and there's so much more that in Congress I'll be pushing for the administration to do.
Yes, and that's you've stressed that before, that this is a crisis that needs to be resolved at the point of entry, and even beyond. Now, Congressman, just a couple minutes left here. I'd be remiss if I didn't get a comment or two from you about tomorrow's big Razorbacks game against Auburn.
Well, obviously it's a game that we need. We're back on the winning streak, and I feel good about it, but it's the SEC, and anybody can beat anybody on a given day in the SEC. So I hope the Hogs have their game face on, and Coach Pittman's got them ready to go, that they're rested and recuperated after a bye week, and they go down there and take care of business with Auburn.
Yes, sir, and as we've talked about, there is never a boring game in the SEC. Glad to be part of the best conference in the country, and Congressman, always glad to have a moment to get to talk to you about what's going on today, both in Arkansas and across the nation. Congressman, if I leave it open if you had any final thoughts, or we can just plan to do it all over again next week.
Yep, look forward to visiting again next week. We're closing in on the election, so I hope everybody gets out and votes. Don't abuse that right that you have, that people fought and died for, so that we can choose who leads us. And just encourage people. Early voting started, so get out and make your voice heard.
Great point. Thank you for that, sir. Well, and thank you for taking some time to talk to us, sir. You have a great weekend. Look forward to doing it all over again next Friday.
Thank you, Patrick. Have a great day.
You too. Thank you.
Y'all heard it here, folks. Congressman Bruce Westerman on the line. This one brought to you by Horatio State Bank and Moyer Equipment. We'll be back.
You could try getting a loan out of town.
Someone will be with you. Don't know when. Don't hold your breath, but keep waiting. You don't have anything better to do.
Or just come to us, where we make quick decisions locally. Horatio State Bank. Strong, independent, and local. Member FDIC.
Kubota products provide the horsepower, versatility, and dependability to get the job done right. But that doesn't mean you can cut corners on your regular routine maintenance. Keep your equipment running smoothly by bringing your Kubota mower, subcompact tractor, or hay series tractors into Moyer Equipment sales and rentals for a tune-up or oil change today. Call one of our experts for any questions about your Kubota products, or stop by Moyer Equipment sales and rentals in Idabel or Kdqn to keep your Kubota running strong.
Local news this hour has been presented by Moyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in Kdqn and Idabel, your Kubota dealer, and by Horatio State Bank. As a full-service bank, we'd love for you to join our family and let us help you meet your financial needs.
For local news when you want it, 24 hours a day, go to our website at kdqn.net.
Your number one country, 92.1, is KDQN, Kdqn, Ashdown, Texarkana.
Lifelong Kdqn resident Veronica Ozura is invested in ensuring all of Sevier County is heard in order to build a better community. Her extensive educational, civic, and work history, anchored in counseling and community service, have allowed her to build strong moral and ethical values to better serve people of all backgrounds and ensure the voice of our county is heard, making Veronica Ozura the strongest leader for the citizens of Sevier County. A vote for Veronica is a vote for a voice in your county. Vote Veronica Ozura for District 1, Quorum Court, JP.
This ad paid for by Veronica Ozura.
Got a craving for an all-beef quarter-pound made-to-order burger? What about a chicken fried steak, fish sandwich, or a pizza? If sweet is what you're craving, try delicious and creamy Highland ice cream at Wicks Lighthouse Drive-In. New managers Charlene and Ray Davis are serving up what you're craving and invite you to stop by and see what's new on the menu. Open Monday, Thursday, and Saturday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Sundays from 10 to 6. Some Sundays 10 to 8. The Wicks Lighthouse Drive-In, proud sponsors of this year's Cossatot River basketball.
October is just a plain month for many, but it's an action-packed continuation for Pam & Company. There are birthdays, weddings, new arrivals, never a dull day. Pam & Company is proud of its reputation for creating beautiful centerpieces and arrangements for whatever the occasion. Pam's store is packed full of flowers and gifts, waiting on you to stop by and sweep someone special off their feet. Pam & Company wants to tell everyone, have a safe and happy Halloween.
As a farmer, your work is built on a promise to the land. As Farm Bureau insurance agents, our work is built on a promise to you. We call it Ag Promise, a competitively priced policy that protects everything farmers rely on. You're gonna love it. We promise.
In Little River County, call Farm Bureau Insurance at 898-3741 and ask Ray Tipton, Daryl Coker, or Robbie Chafin about protecting your agribusiness.
I'm Jimmy Hickey, and I'm running for re-election as your Arkansas State Senator. This part of the country means everything to us. My wife, Denise, and I are lifelong residents of Southwest Arkansas. We've lived here our whole lives, and we've raised our son here. As voters, you put your trust in me. So my goal is to earn your trust every day as your state senator. My promise to you is to continue to represent you with the highest ethical standards. That is my promise, and that is my commitment. My name is Jimmy Hickey, and I'm humbly asking for your support and vote this November.
This ad paid for by the Jimmy Hickey for Senate campaign.
We are back. Live, KDQN 92.1 for the 8 o'clock hour on this Friday. Congratulations to Gloria Bennett for winning our Razorbacks giveaway. We'll do something next week as well, so keep tuned in. Share that video, like and comment, and interact with us, and you get stuff.
Yeah, and if you have any suggestions of other things you'd like to see on the giveaway, let me know, please.
Absolutely. What do you want to see? What do you want from the Morning Brew?
I have a feeling Razorback stuff is very popular.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do something leopards themed.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that'd be good. And of course, we were talking with the congressman there about tomorrow's game, and we need all the good vibes we can get. So I hope Gloria puts that up in her house right away.
That's right.
Yes, and drinks everything today out of those mugs. The Razorback themed mugs.
That's right. Probably something, I don't know. We didn't talk about it when it happened, but Patrick, Salman Rushdie.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has obviously was the victim of a horrible attack. You didn't?
No, I guess I haven't heard about that.
Does he still have a bounty on his head?
Oh, yeah.
Surely.
I think a fatwa goes for life.
Yeah, definitely. Until it's over with.
Yeah. I personally like him a lot. I've listened to him talk about the problems, with that particular region and, specifically Islam in general. I don't want to get too crazy into it, but he has he's unfortunately he's lost sight in one eye and only has the use of one hand right now.
Like he was attacked?
He was stabbed very, very badly.
Oh.
Yeah, and this is this guy's a friend of America.
Yes,
you know,
yeah, absolutely.
He has written amazing things to the point where that entire region in the Middle East has put a hit on his head for talking about this type of stuff. We all know about the attacks, things that, you know, comedians and show producers and just people who want to speak their minds getting, unfortunately, you know, brutally attacked by you know, extremists over there and
Absolutely.
stuff. And Salman has been like a big, you know, champion for people being able to speak their minds. He certainly did, and he is definitely not accepted in his country or that region, and he's been living here, and unfortunately was attacked very badly, I think about a month ago or something like
Yeah, I
that.
think back in August.
On our own turf, or
I believe it was in the
New
States.
York.
Yeah,
oh
in New
my
York.
goodness.
Yeah, and it was definitely looked like some extremist here. Just a quick glancing over the article. Of course, 75 years old. I mean,
Yeah.
we stab a 75-year-old man. I mean,
Yeah.
what? I just don't get it. It's I mean, it's worse. It's more tragic, obviously, but it's just some of these things that just at the end of the day are so meaningless.
Yeah.
You know, like throwing mashed potatoes on artwork.
Yeah,
to,
yeah.
You know, to protest oil and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I mean, some of this is these folks on in that part of the world got to understand. This don't work. This
It
Salman
does not play.
Rushdie he's gonna be back out there,
Yeah.
fortunately. And we're like Charlie Hebdo in France when it was attacked some years back. You know, by some Islamic extremists, just shot up the whole place. I mean, that place is still going. I mean, it's stronger than ever. You know.
Yeah,
And,
absolutely.
that kind of freedom it takes a lot more than that.
Yeah, and this kind of guy, man, he's still kicking. Obviously, he's got some bad damage, but I believe we're going to see Salman Rushdie come back, continue speaking, continue writing, and continue championing like free speech. You know, in a place that does not have that. You know, we like having him here in America.
Yes.
I believe, whether you agree with a lot of his political this and that, you can't deny that. He's a champion for free speech.
And then it's just frustrating because I don't know if it's part of the woke culture or people are just worried, but I'm scanning through a couple of articles here. Nobody mentions that this was like an Islamic extremist that attacked him. it's just
That's so.
I think that's pretty important to point out.
Yeah.
You know?
Why can't you say that in this like woke culture? I've heard it described as these woke people are so tolerant they tolerate intolerance.
Yeah. Right.
You know, like think of all the big issues that the woke culture has, you know, championing women and LGBTQ and, you know, freedom to practice religion, you know, all that kind of stuff. None of that are values in the Islamic world, you know, the grand scheme, rather, you know, like the actual text or whatever is going to say none to all of that.
Yeah.
You know, and so it's just, I don't know. Call it
Well,
what
it's
it
one of
is.
those things that's been perverted by select people over the years, you know.
Yep.
And
Yep. Just like a lot of different ideologies and whatnot. So
kind of-
heart goes out to Salman Rushdie.
Yeah, kind of going off the same thing. I don't know if you guys have seen Taylor Swift. Not a fan myself, but it's interesting. She released an album and a new music video this week. And she kind of details how she battled an eating disorder. And in the video, she's seen standing on a scale that says fat on it.
Yeah.
Because in that industry, that's, you know, that's a huge thing.
Yep.
And
you constantly probably have agents and producers being like, you know, you should really, you should
Absolutely.
smile and you know, maybe lose
drop
a couple pounds. Yeah, that's
so
horrible.
That really affects your self-esteem.
course.
And so, of course, she had issues. But now all of these people complain so much about her using the word fat on a scale that she actually edited out of her video, which I think, in a way, kind of minimalizes. They're making her feel like her issues aren't real.
Yeah, exactly.
They're invalidating her.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
I'm
not like
shocked.
those people are like accepting they're not going to be like, well, Taylor Swift's awesome now. It's no, that the damage is done. They don't care. That was the only thing they were looking for was a little highlight of them flipping out about it.
What do
you know?
people
Not-
that do they comb? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's just like people who you know, that's why you should never apologize on Twitter for something you
Yeah.
said on Twitter because the folks who made such a big stink out of it, they don't care about your apology anyway.
Yeah.
That's not what they're looking for. They're just looking to shame you.
Yeah.
Damage,
Exactly.
job done. You know.
Who are these people that comb through all of the popular culture that comes out and just looking for something, just this tiniest little thing. Watch Taylor Swift's video if you like Taylor Swift and enjoy her. Like, don't watch her to be like, there it is. Yeah, found it. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we got her.
It's the Gen Zers. I know it.
Yeah, of course it is.
And the millennials, too.
Yeah, millennials are bad.
I don't know. I feel like most of the millennials are kind of defending it right now.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, though. I'm sure that it's a good mixture of both.
Boomer Karens want to speak to your manager. Millennials and Gen Zers want you to never work again.
Yeah,
I think is what it is. Yeah. And speaking of Twitter, like you said, obviously Musk has acquired it.
Yeah, it's his.
It's his now.
Yeah, he took the keys yesterday, I guess.
Fired a bunch of people right away.
Yeah.
He wishes it to be a town debate. He wishes it to be a place where people can debate and speak their mind freely without getting persecuted.
Whoever yells the loudest.
I don't think in a town debate you're likely to be called some of the horrible things that you might be called on Twitter.
Yeah, because you would get, if you were to say that to somebody in person, they'd probably punch you in the face.
Yeah, most likely. Yeah. I don't think that's what Twitter is for. I don't think that's what it was intended for. Obviously, I'm fine. Free speech, say whatever you want, but Twitter isn't the town debate social media. That's the stroke my own ego social media. That's the sanctimonious nonsense that you just twit out there and then
for your echo chamber.
Yeah, exactly.
As much for you as it is for anybody else.
Yeah,
I really don't understand Twitter, to be honest.
Me either.
I've never made a tweet, never made an account to be able to make a tweet. I just, be honest, I don't get it. I don't understand why. To me, it's like the same thing like Kim Kardashian and Kanye West. Like, how do these things become at such at the forefront of the nation? I don't.
You can pin a lot of these things. Like, just mention one, and you could probably pin it on one certain social media. We are a little out of the age range for Twitter and Instagram. We all have Facebooks because that's what you did. How long have we had Facebook?
2008.
Yeah.
2008.
MySpace
to Facebook.
Right.
Exactly.
If we had been born a few years later, we probably would have been like Facebook's for the old folks.
Yeah.
And Twitter's the new thing, but Twitter was already Twitter was new when I had a Facebook, and I was like, I don't even know what that is, and just wrote it off. It's same with Instagram. Instagram is 100% the reason the Kardashians are. Like, that's their big platform.
Absolutely.
Kanye West is Twitter.
Yeah,
that was that was his thing. Donald Trump Twitter. I don't know how big Donald Trump's Facebook and Instagram accounts were, but obviously his Twitter was the big one.
Yep.
And then canceled
from that. Yeah. So I guess Musk is looking for a place like where it's like Donald Trump doesn't get canceled.
Yeah, he
type
wants
of thing.
the only people that should be canceled or banned are scammers, robots, spam.
Yeah,
that's it.
And I agree with that. I don't think you should take away anybody's social media just for speaking their mind or whatever.
Yeah.
But to think that this is like the classy town debate, let's all have a civilized argument on Twitter. I've seen more civilized arguments in a YouTube comments page than Twitter.
Yeah,
I know part of his idea. I think he thinks Twitter has such an outsized influence. They need to cut that back some. Just make it like where a lot of these things like Facebook, it was developed for fun, really. For
should have been.
Yeah, right. And now these things have such influence on like politics and everything else. That it's like, but I just don't know if that's going to work. It's like, man, we all want people to stop doing drugs, but no matter what you do, until you can convince somebody not to do the drugs, that's still going to happen.
Absolutely. Exactly.
And at this point, you can be like, I want Twitter to be a better place. Well, the people who use Twitter have to want it to be a better place, and I don't think they do.
At all. Facebook was meant to, share a photo of your dog and take a Harry Potter quiz. That's what it was meant to be. Play Farmville. Remember that where you have your little farm?
Put your Candy Crush scores on.
Put your Candy Crush scores on there.
Now it's just everybody and their grandma putting their opinions out. And nobody's even, it used to be like, I kind of had to ask for your opinion to be shared on a political matter. Now I see people on Facebook, they're just like, nobody's asked for my opinion, but here it is. And then, oh my goodness, why? And it's a lot, like, maybe that's the good thing about Twitter is 140 characters or something. At least it's short enough. You better, if you want to say something, something, you better say it concise.
Yeah.
And maybe a little witty. All right. Not like on Facebook where you can just have pages and pages of text dumped on there that nobody's going to read. And I see a lot of those, like, only my true friends will read. No, they won't. Nobody's reading that long copy and paste post you put on there. Stop doing that. And at the tail end being like, only my real friends will read all of this. That's not true.
Right.
Look, your real friends are busy people. They don't have time. Like, I ain't got time to read everybody's posts on Facebook.
Yeah.
I don't.
I don't understand how people can spend so much time on it, and yeah, it's just become a place of it, like the whole point of these social medias is to unfriend and unfollow. That's the main thing. That's
to curate
the thing.
Life,
That's
I guess.
Yeah. If I scroll Facebook for 5 minutes, I'm going to see nothing but, unfriend me, unfollow me. Like, that's not very, like I've been not attacked or whatever. Like, I don't use Facebook at all. Like, I don't post on it. I use the messenger part because it's convenient messenger, but I don't post, or anything like that. Because you call me a lurker or whatever. But in my age group, if let's say I wanted to go out on a date or something, that person would be like, okay, let's look him up and be like, well, he hasn't made a post since, July or whatever. So, but not automatically written off.
Yeah,
I would find that attractive. I think.
Yeah,
personally,
I would. I thought that. It's just people very, very important feeling, of course. Kanye West himself, who feels probably he's the most important man on the planet, since sliced bread and this and that. He was escorted out of the Skechers headquarters.
Oh, is he trying to?
He's trying to.
Oh no,
because he's lost millions. He has lost millions. Now I know I think he's a billionaire.
He's gonna go to Payless Shoes next.
He's gotten kicked out of all of them. Skechers, really?
Oh man.
Because here's the thing.
I wonder if New Balance is like, come over here.
That's
sell
right.
them Yeezys.
Yeah.
Oh,
I did say somebody burned 40 pairs of Yeezys the other day as protest. Against Kanye's anti-Semitic rants here recently. Those 40 pairs of shoes that was $15,000 worth of shoes.
Sell them and then use the money or to do a thing or something.
I guess. I mean, hey, that's putting your money where your mouth is, kind of thing.
That's true.
And I do see where people are selling their Yeezys secondhand, trying to get a few bucks because they feel like the market's about to bottom out on them, and they're going for much less than the suggested.
Right.
I figured
they're like $200 shoes or something, maybe a little bit more.
I've seen. I think maybe it's a certain special edition.
Yeah,
I think
thousands.
right. Brand new.
Right. So and some of them selling them they're selling for a fraction of that. Thank you, America. Yeah.
I would have figured they'd jump up in price because they get out of production and stuff. But looking at this, everybody has suddenly shuttered their doors on Kanye. Vogue, Balenciaga, Gap, Foot Locker, TJ Maxx, Skechers all dropped him after Adidas did. Ye was even reportedly removed from the Skechers headquarters after arriving unannounced and without an invitation. Just trying to probably be like, so we're good, right? It's like, Kanye, get out.
I thought like a homeless person was coming inside.
Yeah, I have a feeling like I'm going to have to escort Kanye out of my house. It's not like he's just going to show up and be like, Kanye,
can you endorse these? Yeah.
It says here on Tuesday, Forbes declared it had dropped Kanye from the list of billionaires.
Wow.
His falling out with corporate partners has cost him his status as a billionaire.
Wow.
So,
that's because when that's how the most billionaires. It's not like they just have $1 billion sitting in the bank. That's just like their wealth, like what's what's out there in their name and stuff. And you say a couple of stupid things, and that can evaporate overnight.
And listen, we've been talking about Kanye a lot.
Oh,
I don't like Kanye. Okay, I don't want to be taught. But if you're in if you have a job like I do, where we just burned 5 minutes on Kanye. He is. You just mention him, you could say 1,000 different. Extremely interesting guy. Not himself, just a situation, his life. It's out of this world. Like everything that's been happening with this guy in the past year,
and maybe this is the straw that broke the camel's back here.
Yeah, I do have a little more faith now, seeing that so many of his sponsors are dropping him.
Yep. For
Yeah,
sure.
especially- and a great way to tell is like on New York Post, they just Kanye stories keep getting put further and further down.
Yeah.
on the
Good.
trending
Yep.
list. People really just don't care about him anymore. And
The worst part about all of this is he has children.
Yeah.
That just kind of blows there.
No, that's for sure.
Mhm.
That's for sure. Another one that was making me laugh was this. Georgia police say man threw temper tantrum in drive-through,
Okay.
looking to serve him the criminal charge combo. This is great. This guy is strong. He reaches, so he goes through his window, through the drive-through window, picks up the big metal thing of sweet tea, and chucks it at one of the employees.
Yeah, okay.
The power, that's gallons and gallons. That's
Yeah.
not an easy thing. I've filled those up and then tried to carry them. You
Once he was,
carry
like,
the
waiting,
thing
it's
down.
like, oh, it's almost empty. This is my time. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can look like a strong guy.
Yeah, this is just the worst, man. Is as they threw a temper tantrum in a fast food restaurant drive-through. This guy took have it your way too far. Threw a temper tantrum among other things. I don't know. It never said what he was angry about, though. And so after last night, if you missed the first part of the show, I did something last night I haven't done in a while. I raged.
Yeah.
You know, I kind of freaked out on an inanimate object and broke it, and then felt very childish afterwards. Right? I'm pretty
Kinda
sure
broke two
everybody's
things, right?
Yeah,
Well, I guess the
two
one thing was
things.
kinda broke a little bit already,
It's
and-
it's
yeah.
true. But definitely, broke two things. And my multimeter was messing up too, and I was just like a bad time.
Go
I
home,
should have
smash it
stopped.
up.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I might have to, but I hope everybody's done something like that at one point.
sure.
You know, just through their phone for a second or something. But
Did you catch yourself going, like
I
doing-
didn't do that.
I do that.
I only do that when I have to discipline an animal.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
realized.
Bite the bottom lip.
I
Yep.
bite the bottom lip
Mhm.
because there's nothing more aggravating than an animal disobeying you, and you're
Yeah.
like, understand English, you know. But what was I gonna? Oh yeah, so I actually went to YouTube to like type in like rage. Like I wanted to see if I could find some funny rage incidents, and mostly just found like some public freakouts. But this one family, it was a mom and 3 kids. And the mom is just sitting there in the drive-thru being like, I'm not moving till I get a free fry because you like we had to come back and they were like, ma'am, I'm sorry, like the sweet tea is dispensed automatically, like, and she was like, that is not sweet. It is not sweet at all. Like that's what her thing was. She bought sweet tea. It wasn't sweet.
Oh,
And
now she wants the free fry.
she wants the free
to
fry.
make up for that.
Yeah. And they were like, man, we just don't give out free food. She's like, I'm not asking for free food. I'm asking for restitution.
Oh.
And the 3 children in the car just like, oh my god.
Oh no! Oh,
Just
embarrassed for the mom.
one of them's just eating the fry like, oh, this does not taste like freedom.
Did she say what size she wanted? Did she
Small.
Small. You know, at what point are they just like, here you go?
Yeah,
or,
yeah.
You know, or you stand firm and you're
Yeah.
like, not even a
Yeah,
small fry, not
large,
even
dude.
one fry.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just
Yeah.
wait here all day, lady. We'll
Yeah.
call the police here in a moment. Now you're loitering.
Yeah, they finally, the manager like just shoved a small fry through, and she was like, "Thank you," and like grabbed it and just tossed it in the back, like
Yeah,
that
okay.
was just the and then and by the way, they're filming all of their stuff. Like this is all filmed from their like dash cam pointed at them.
Oh.
And she's like, "This is the same darn McDonald's I've been having problems with." Like, why are you going there then?
Yeah.
Just take it easy, man. Take it easy on fast food workers. Okay, so you got the unsweet tea by accident. Big whoop.
I do wonder how much flack's going to be thrown at McDonald's right now. I went yesterday.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, I can't wait for the McRib to be back. And
Yeah.
I get in line, McRib's back. I'm like, oh,
What?
wonderful. Yeah, I know. I just
Where's the
the
campaign?
power of positive thinking. And then I'm, of course, I like place the order and I'm like, hey, do you guys still do that second one for $1? And she was like, no. Not and this is an out of town one.
Yeah.
She was like, no, we don't. And I was like, oh, okay. And never mind.
Yes.
Make
It's
an
like,
exception for me.
yeah, it's the first time ever. It's inflation,
That is
Yeah.
inflation, yeah.
You know things are getting bad. Now you can't even get the extra McRib for $1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How you going to eat one McRib?
Oh, it was so sad. Like
Yeah. You had one?
I got the chicken nuggets for the first time ever. I've never had a McDonald's a
Ugh.
McNugget.
Did you like them?
I did.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
never had a
the
McNugget.
chicken McNuggets?
No. You know what? I think maybe
Like when you were a kid, maybe.
yeah, maybe a kid,
Yeah.
or maybe like my wife really likes them, so like I've maybe plucked
Popped
one.
one, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna really remember because you'll eat them all.
Sure.
You know.
Did you go for the 10-piece?
I got the 10-piece as opposed to the second McRib, but I definitely ate all the fries, all the chicken nuggets, saved the McRib for the end. The McRib just made me hungry. It's just
You
that,
need 2 McRibs,
that
man.
finger-licking barbecue sauce,
Yeah.
that boneless pork riblet, that hoagie bun, them
That
pickles
hoagie
and
bun,
onions on there.
I'm so
Oh,
hungry.
Extra
Right
onions on
now.
mine. Extra onions.
Ooh, I didn't know
for
you could ask for
Oh,
that.
yeah, slivered onion,
Yeah.
extra onions.
Okay.
They'll pack them on there for you.
I like it.
Yeah. Whenever I do that, I'll be like, you can charge me if you need to. Just put extra onions on there, please.
I'm always like leery of how they do that at fast food restaurants. There's one thing at Subway when you're like, can I come
You see it
a little bit more?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I can see it. You know, there. I mean, I have asked for like extra like pickles before, and I get it, and it's just nothing but pickles at that point. You know, it's like, well, come on. There's a difference between 2 pickles and 100 pickles.
Yeah,
all
yeah.
right? Somewhere in the middle.
Yeah,
maybe
4.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
was maybe what I was thinking. Extra.
Not just okay.
Yeah,
yeah. Extra pickles. Huh?
That's-
like I'm not trying to be like that. You know, like I just wanted a couple extra more.
Yeah, I worked at a McDonald's and I saw a guy do that, like where it's to the point where the lady came through and she was like, or the front end worker came through and was like, and could you please, like she specified, could you please put some extra pickles on there? And the dude was like,
oh god,
I will.
Yeah, careful what you wish for.
Yeah, it was like a pickle patty.
Yeah, a pickle patty.
Oh lordy,
Peter
Yeah.
prepared a pickle patty. But
But
so
people go crazy in the drive-through.
I
man.
know, and I'm wondering, like, I instantly, like, I'm not that kind of person that ever freak out in that situation. I just took okay, I don't get the extra one for $1. That's fine. I understand inflation's ridiculous right now, all this and that. It was still like incredibly cheap.
Yeah.
But I wonder, like, I heard the person behind me, like, I take that McRib, and I was wondering, like, they gonna ask?
yeah.
Are they gonna freak? Are they gonna be the one to freak out? What do you mean?
Yeah,
What's the meaning of this? I don't get the extra
I
one
ain't
for
moving.
$1.
I ain't moving till I get an extra McRib.
Oh, for $1.
$1. Yeah.
Those times are gone, my friend. Yeah.
I wonder if sometimes what I do say on the radio does affect certain things. Like, so yesterday I was standing in Easy Mart line, and there was somebody who purchased lottery tickets, and they were having the Easy Mart worker scratch them, you know, and booping them. Yeah.
Oh, man, just scratch your own lottery tickets. But call me old school.
Yeah,
Sorry.
call me old school too. I'm with you. But the thing is she kind of looked at me, specifically me. There was a few people in line, but looked at me and then was like, y'all go ahead. And like and let everybody pass through until they, and I was wondering, like, I don't think she listened and knows how much I hate standing in line with people who are scratching their lottery tickets as they buy them. Yeah, but shout out to you, I guess.
You have more power than what you know.
Yeah, maybe I do. Should we do a quick break? I think we should. We should take the quickest of breaks. We still got plenty of show left for you guys, though. It's Friday. We just chilling today. So,
And yeah.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna make a comment about how it's a little cloudy out. And
It is a
maybe
little
we'll see a little rain.
Yeah, I thought you said it was 1 minute till the rain
That's
gets here.
that.
That was like
Lies.
3 minutes ago.
I'm really disappointed in my app.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a? I mean, I've been talking to Patrick about this. Do you have a recent fast food or service experience that was just like annoying, or like one where if you were a different person, you would freak out and probably be caught on some sort of footage?
And a Karen.
Yeah, Karen.
Karen. Yeah.
You like let the Karen, like the Hulk, like you just
I'll say,
out.
I know one that you and I were both in that was very dangerous. It was a minefield we had to navigate, and I have never been in a situation where I wanted to say more but knew that I could not, and that was at Ross's in Texarkana.
Oh yeah.
When we went through that line,
Uh-huh.
there was just some vibes going on there, and it was one of those like, man, if I wish I could just snap on these people here right now, because look, I have worked in service. It ain't that hard, all right, to just be nice and tell people. It just
the main point.
Yeah,
part.
Yeah.
All you guys do is hello. This is your total. Goodbye. I mean, in some variation of those 3 things, you know, got nothing. Like when my total came up, I was like sitting there waiting, like not paying attention. I mean, you can just stare at a cashier. You know, kind of looking around, waiting for okay, your total's this, and she just clicks on the cashier or on the total screen, just clicks on it, and I'm like, yes.
That's your total.
Doesn't say anything again.
Yeah.
Clicks it again,
Oh.
and I'm like, I don't know what you're doing. She's like, your total is this, and
That's all
okay,
you had to
all right.
say.
I was looking for.
But
Ooh, that
I don't
makes
know
me
if you
mad.
had the same vibe that I did there, but it was one of those, man, I would love to freak out, but it would have been one of those, I get caught on camera, that my life's ruined.
Yeah,
at
exactly.
that
Yeah.
point.
Exactly.
I can't really think. I did have one little thing this week where I was on the phone with somebody, and I told you guys before, it's somebody that I usually deal with in person, who's always really nice and can talk to forever, but on the phone, it wouldn't let me get a word in, was rude. That really bothered me, but...
Yeah. It's like, I know you.
Yeah. Honestly, though, like, I haven't had a lot of bad experiences in town, especially...
Not around here.
And a huge shout out to the ladies that work at Dollar General and the Dollar Tree. They are always, like, the most friendly people.
Oh, yeah.
They deal with such nonsense, too.
They do, and yet they're still, their customer service is just fantastic.
Yeah, I went by there the other day by the DG, and I guess I think it was the day we're having some internet issues in town or whatever. Internet goes down, debit, credit card use, and person ahead of me, or they one of the employees was right at the door being like, hey, look, it's cash only right now. One guy's turns around just like, it's not a personal thing, you know, and she's like,
cash only for you.
Then I walk and she's like, sir, I don't know if you heard, but it is cash only. I'm like, oh, perfect. I had some on me at that moment. So but you know, just something like that, being out there, you know, they could easily, I know plenty of places where they would just wait till you came up to the cashier stand and be like, it's cash only, like,
or like
a basket full of stuff here,
boop everything,
give
you your total, pull out your wallet, like it's cash only.
And nobody told this employee to go stand by the door and let. She just came. She did that herself, and I thought that's motivated. That's innovative.
I remember one time though, I was in the DG and they closed at, I believe, 9, and I got in there early enough. It was like 8:55, and they were like, okay, we got to start locking the door because people come in and just go crazy, you know?
Forever.
Yeah, and that's pretty funny. Like, shout out to them for being just like blocking the door, like, you're way too late. You are way too late. Yeah.
Yep. They got to go home too.
They do.
Exactly. Yeah. I get more angry seeing other people like disrespect service staff.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
Like, especially if they're friendly and
sure.
somebody's up there just making a butt of themselves.
Yeah.
Gosh, that makes me angry.
That's the thing. Like, even when I get the bad service, I don't treat them. I just take it.
Yeah. I do like to be passive aggressive if somebody's, you know, being blatantly rude or ignoring me as a customer.
Right.
Yeah.
I had a trick. I use it a lot, I guess, in those situations. It was something when I was worked at a service department for a dealership where you dealt with like a lot of customers having a bad day. You just pretend like their dog just died. And everybody, you know, if your dog died, you're not going to be in a good mood.
Yeah,
you know,
100%.
You start thinking about that, everybody. You're like, you know, go ahead.
Yeah. I just
take it out on me.
I just imagine them naked. Or wait, no, that's not the thing. That's
or they have to use the bathroom really bad.
yeah, that's another one. Come on, let's go.
In there. Yeah, definitely.
I love that. All right, we'll take our break now, and we'll be back with the Brew Crew.
Does your home resemble a three-ring circus? Chances are it probably smells that way too. Many bad odors result from your carpet absorbing years of pet accidents, danders, spills, foot traffic, and who knows what else. If your carpet looks and smells like something the cat dragged in, and probably did, call the great folks at DNS Carpets. They sell and install new carpet, hardwood flooring, tile, and more. Financing available with locations in Nashville and Ashdown. Call DNS Carpets at 870-898-3459.
Leadership, integrity, accountability, determination. These are the strengths Robert Gentry brings to the office of Sevier County Sheriff and why he's seeking your vote this year. 27 years in law enforcement has provided Gentry with the frontline experience needed to both protect and serve the citizens of Sevier County. From reducing crime and boosting deputy morale to strengthening community relations and building innovative programs, Robert Gentry has a proven track record as your Sevier County Sheriff. A vote for Robert Gentry this election is a vote for experience and for Sevier County. This message paid for and approved by Robert Gentry for Sheriff.
You know, lots of people enjoy deer season, but I prefer another kind of season. Bargain hunting season. All you need is a few dollars, a few minutes, and a Salvation Army family store. With great finds like TVs, gently used furniture and clothing, home decor, toys for the kids, and everything in between. At Salvation Army, you can go buck wild instead of sitting quietly in the cold for many hours. Choose Salvation Army Bargain Hunting, and instead of wasting a buck, you'll save a buck. Your local Salvation Army family store is located at 223 West Stillwell Avenue in DeQueen. Happy hunting!
Record-setting inflation, a broken supply chain, and a lack of employees are bad for us all. Imagine how much worse it will be if Marijuana Issue 4 passes. Businesses won't be able to find and keep drug-free employees. Property values will drop and drug dealers move in. Criminals will follow marijuana right into our neighborhoods. Issue 4 will shipwreck the economies of our local cities and towns. Vote against Marijuana Issue 4. Paid for by the Family Council Action Committee.
Rise and shine. It's time for some home cooking at Rise and Shine Cafe in Grandis, Arkansas. There's no better place to start your day than Rise and Shine Cafe. Stop by and grab a fresh brewed cup of coffee or a full breakfast. Rise and Shine Cafe also offers lunch and dinner with specials daily. Try a Southwest salad, grilled chicken quesadilla, or Philly cheesesteak served up with delicious home fries. Visit Rise and Shine on Facebook for hours and daily specials. Rise and Shine Cafe.
Know this, illicit fentanyl is spreading across Arkansas. It's being mixed into all sorts of street drugs and it's killing Arkansans at an alarming rate. A tiny amount can be fatal. It's so deadly that just 1 kilogram has the power to kill 500,000 people. Did you know that because of it, for the first time, more Arkansans died because of opioid overdose than homicides in the past year? Know the facts about illicit fentanyl. It could save your life or someone else's.
You've probably heard about Issue 4 this election. Here are the 4 reasons you should vote for Issue 4. 1. Issue 4 will safely legalize cannabis for adults 21 and older. 2. It's going to give $46 million in new funding to our law enforcement. 3. It'll help fund cancer research right here in our state. And the number 4 reason to support Issue 4? Thousands of new jobs in Arkansas. 4 reasons, 1 thing for you to do. Vote for Issue 4. Paid for by Responsible Growth Arkansas.
All right, we are back with the Brew Crew. Good morning. We had just another one of those Just Stop Oil activists. They smashed a cake on King Charles III's waxworks at Madame Tussauds. Yeah.
Okay.
First,
he's still alive. Like, that's, I mean, they could easily make another. Again, go after like George III. Nobody liked him.
Yeah, I haven't watched it. I wanted to get it on to the audio. I don't know if there's any bad language or anything, but there is a video of them like standing up there and talking, giving their, manifesto or whatever. But so far it's been mashed potatoes, gravy or something.
Soup.
What was it?
Yeah.
Soup. Tomato soup, mashed potatoes.
Could have given that soup to a hungry person, but they threw it at a Mona Lisa or something.
That's right. That sounds like a great meal. Mashed potatoes, some soup, and then cake afterwards, but it's all on beautiful artwork. And
with a side of Monet.
Yeah. Although I know a lot of people wouldn't mind eating King Charles III's fingers. They look like Vienna sausages.
They do. I saw where a butcher, I think in New Zealand, has come up with a limited edition Charles sausages, which they made them look just like his fingers.
Yeah.
He's got like a Kaiser roll here, and then 4 Vienna sausages coming off it.
Man.
Well, I do have an update to a story for y'all here. A couple of months ago, we talked about this woman in Las Vegas who ran out of a Chili's, not paying her tab, and she was arrested for it. And she claimed that she was arrested because she was just so good looking. She was like, that's the only reason y'all are even making me pay for it and arrested me for it is because you're just jealous. Well, now she's killed her mother, and I think trying to use that excuse once again, I don't think it's going to work too well. Didn't work with the Chili's. The Dine and Dash
that escalated quickly.
Dark turn.
That's just I'm sorry, it did take a dark turn, but it's just like these narcissistic, crazy people. She's a TikTok or Instagram influencer.
I knew it.
Or something. Yes, just one of these people who've just been told a million times that how special and great and wonderful she is.
Yeah.
And then her mom told her one day, like, you got to clean your room. And nope, I don't.
Do you know what did she shoot her? Or was it a lot more passionate than that?
I did not read that part of it.
That's horrible, man. And then
she is the one who called in and said, hey, my mom's been murdered.
Problems.
And then they're instantly like, that was you who did it.
Oh, you're just saying that because I'm beautiful.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
My goodness.
Yeah. Bustami claimed she was being harassed because cops had never seen anyone as pretty as her. I mean,
doubtful.
Yeah, let's see how that works in prison for you.
Yeah, exactly.
My gosh. You were going to say something.
I don't know if you guys have seen, but in Iowa, this woman has come out. Well, she's been saying this for years and years that her late father was a prolific serial killer. Between 50 to 60 people. She's been telling people since she was in high school, and nobody took her seriously. And just now, they're actively investigating it.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Is it looking to be true?
Yeah. She pointed out some places where she thought there were bodies, and they sent out cadaver dogs, and they picked up a few scents.
What?
Yeah.
How did she know, I wonder? That's crazy.
Yeah, I guess I haven't read that much into it, but yeah, she's been telling people for quite a while.
Man.
Yeah, the Stockton
listening
killings, right? Like,
Oh no, not
no
the
way.
Stockton. This is
No.
a different.
No, I'm sorry. That's right. There's been a lot of serial killer news here.
Yes, yeah.
This is in Iowa. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But speaking of the Stockton, do they have the suspect? Was it the actual guy?
Oh yeah, I do see your headline here. Stockton serial killer in custody.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
How many?
Or believed to be.
How many serial killers do you say was in America, Patrick?
The FBI estimates between 3,000 and 4,000 operating right now, which they say is less than in times before. They said the height was during the 60s and 70s.
Copycats and stuff. Trying to,
that's like your Gacy.
Oh, okay. That's when the big ones happened.
Yeah, the 90s.
Zodiac Killer.
Zodiac
Ed
Killer.
Gein.
Yes. I guess the 70s was the big decade for that. But they say that although there's fewer now, they're getting caught less, which is kind of weird considering, I mean, there's 60 million surveillance cameras in the United States.
Yeah.
So pretty much anything you do anywhere is going to be caught on camera unless you're doing it out in your pasture or something.
And
And
forensics
someone's got a
is-
phone out in their hand. But
Yeah.
and forensics, but at the same time, serial killing is such a phenomenon for some people. Like there's so many movies and books
Oh, I
and
know it.
documentaries that if you are one, all you got to do is like the playbook is right there for you on
Right.
how to
Yeah.
not get
Right.
caught. And one of the big things, serial killers generally leave some kind of clue or something, right? That's like one of the patterns of that kind of crime. Modern ones tend to leave fake clues.
Yeah.
They try to, a lot of misdirection and stuff like
okay.
that, And then when you police, they got to follow every lead that they
Right.
can, even if they're false ones, and
Right.
and so it's one of those, FBI. That's what they say. 3,000 to 4,000 serial killers operating right now. It seems like a lot.
It does.
It does.
It seems like if you asked me without knowing I'd be like, there's probably like 5 or something
Right.
operating right now.
I mean, honestly, I think that's one out of every 900 or 1,000 people or something.
Wow.
Something like that.
Crazy.
Maybe it's.
I don't know.
It's either out of 1 out of 1,000 or 1 out of 10,000. Either way, it seems like a lot.
It seems like a lot.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right.
I know that there was the what was it? The Golden State Killer. I think that was back in the 70s and 80s. And actually, Patton Oswalt's wife, before she
Yeah.
had passed, she was an investigator in it, kind of like a journalistic investigator. And they actually found him through DNA years and decades later.
Crazy.
Yeah, that was pretty interesting.
They think the Zodiac Killer was caught. Like, I think but there was lots of people who claimed that they were the one. But they can't be sure.
Yeah.
That's weird. Ugh.
Yeah, that's a weird thing. But I think they a guy who like passed in prison at one point. They uncovered something or other. It was like, we think it was this guy who is now passed. He was in prison or something like that.
Yeah.
But that movie is so good. The Zodiac. I don't like serial killers. I don't like learning about them really.
No.
I'm not a fan of that. But that movie is just, my favorite side is the police side. I
Yes.
don't want like watching the killings or whatever.
Yeah.
But the police investigation and the Zodiac Killer was one that was like, when they were getting like all the messages of letters sent in from the killer and stuff, and weird hidden cryptic messages, and then handwriting analysis between all these different things.
Oh, yeah.
It was so good. What a good movie that is. But that's one that was like, never officially found.
Yeah, I don't think they ever will be able to figure out who it was, officially.
Yeah, they just are like, our best lead right now is a dead guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's say my
crazy.
message is serial killer. Stop. Just stop it.
Please.
All right, turn yourself in.
Yeah.
All right. Tired of it. No more movies about serial. Yeah. Tired of that whole phenomenon.
Yeah. You always think about the guys like, oh, they target this, they target that. That one guy, I've said it a few times on the show, but that one guy, I watched that documentary or whatever about that guy who invented profiling, the FBI profiling, and he almost was done with it. Until he
thought it was a
interviewed-
bunk theory.
Thought it was a bunk theory. It was actually Sirhan who made the theory, what it is today.
That's who shot RFK, right?
Yes, yes. But he was also the theory was almost debunked. Right, Robert F. Kennedy. Yeah, in the restaurant, right, in the back of a restaurant. Anyway, the theory was almost debunked by a serial killer who literally only serial killed people who had their doors open at night.
Right.
Yeah.
That was it. He just went up at nighttime and
That's
just
pretty
rattled.
random.
Yeah, and just rattled doors. And that's when
Mhm.
the dude was like, well, can't really go off much there. You
Yeah.
know, just lock your doors at night. That's your only deterrent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway.
Crazy stuff.
Crazy stuff. It's Friday, man. We've been enjoying it. It's been a great show. Happy to do another week next week. We should probably get into your day's reminders. That's news, obituaries, and weather, and the rest of it. And we will see you guys on the other side. It's the Brew Crew. Thanks for joining us.
As pirates and princesses descend on your neighborhood, be sure to prepare your children for a safe and enjoyable Halloween. Plan your route. An adult should accompany children. These folks wish you a safe Halloween. Idabel National Bank, Pam and Company, Domtar, Bill's Locksmith, Lawrence Termite and Pest Control, Ashdown Police Department, Sonic and Ashdown, George Rivas Garage and Wrecker Service, Warehouser, Senator Jimmy Hickey, and Hale Real Estate Sales.
No tricks, all treats this month at Gentry Chevrolet, 1027 Highway 70 East in Kdqn. Fall is on us. With the changes in temperature, make sure your family ride is set to go with a front-end alignment or oil change at Gentry Chevrolet's award-winning service department. There's 2 quick loop style oil changing booths, so no one has to wait. And windshield repair and replacement services available also. Even though most of the new vehicles sell the day they arrive, Gentry Chevrolet is one of the largest used car inventories in our area. So whether it's new or used, check them out on the web at gentrychevyinc.com.
Are you looking for a friendly and reliable bank? Turn to Idabel National Bank, where we offer an array of banking services for all your financial needs. Since 1921, Idabel National Bank has offered a variety of savings and checking accounts, financial planning, and lending services, including consumer, business, and home loans. Here at Idabel National Bank, we take pride in our customer service. So if you're looking for exceptional financial services, make sure to stop by Idabel National Bank on Southeast Washington Street in Idabel. Idabel National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Experience matters. On November 8th, the voters of Ashdown should choose experience. Mayor James Sutton has served Ashdown for 8 years. The experience and training he learned in the United States Air Force and from owning his own business has led to many Ashdown improvements, new roads, a better water supply, and more. Let's keep experience. Vote for Mayor James Sutton on November 8th.
I am James Sutton, and I approve this message.
The City of Kdqn is implementing a work order system to track service requests and be more responsive. To report leaks, missed sanitation stops, or request brush pickup, please call City Hall at 584-3445. Brush collection has been moved to Wednesday. If you have brush, you must call for service. Crews will work from the work order list, and they do not run routes for brush. In case of after-hour emergencies, water and sewer duty phones are listed in your phone book. Please do not call the city shop for service. Remember, to request services, call City Hall at 584-3445.
Pilgrim's Pride Kdqn Processing Plant has immediate openings for maintenance, both shifts, production workers, all shifts, part-time and temporary employment positions available. Between now and December 23rd, all new hires will receive a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Applications are available online at jobvite.com or at Pilgrim's Employment Office at 401 South 3rd Street in Kdqn, open 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Pilgrims is an affirmative action equal opportunity employer. Minorities and veterans are encouraged to apply.
It's time now for your local lowdown, featuring community updates and events from across the listening area. The Corey Mickle Family Benefit Chicken Dinner will be held this Saturday, October 29th, starting at 5:30 p.m. at the Sevier County Fairgrounds. Cost is $10 a plate or by donation, and we'll get you a chicken dinner with all the fixings. There will be a silent auction, door prizes, deer rifle raffle, dessert auction, and a 50-50 drawing. All proceeds will benefit the Mickle family with medical expenses. The Derrick School Board will meet this evening beginning at 5 p.m. in the school board room. Topics up for discussion will be Personnel Policy Committee reports, superintendent reports, gym usage and cleaning, land usage, and student transfers. Ashdown United Methodist Church will host a garage sale this Friday and Saturday to help raise funds for repairs to the church parsonage. The garage sale will be held both days from 8 a.m. till 2 p.m. at the Methodist Church located at 145 East Commerce Street in Ashdown. All proceeds will go to repair and update the parsonage, home of Pastor Jim and Tammy Cross. Donations are welcomed. Arkansas PBS and the Sevier County Libraries have partnered together to sponsor a Mr. Rogers Neighborhood Sweater Drive as a tribute to Fred Rogers from November 5th through November 30th. During the neighborhood sweater drive, members of Sevier County are asked to donate new or gently worn sweaters, as well as their other cold weather clothing at all Sevier County locations. Sweaters collected in this drive will be distributed by the library staff in their community. In other upcoming events, the Kdqn Junior Class and Costad Arts and Crafts Association will host a haunted house this Friday, October 28th, and Saturday, October 29th, and for a final night on Monday, October 31st, Halloween, from 7 to 9:30 p.m. The event will take place at the Costad Arts Center. The Costad Arts Center is located on historic King Schoolhouse Road in Gillum. Cost is $10 for ages 12 and up and $5 for ages 11 and under. GT nominations are now being sought at Kdqn Public Schools. The Gifted and Talented program at Kdqn Public Schools is currently seeking referrals for students in 3rd through 12th grade. To nominate a student, notify Kdqn School District's Gifted and Talented Coordinator Crystal Minshew at Kdqn Elementary School by calling 584-4311. You can also email kminshew@kdqnleopards.org. The deadline for nominations is November 4th. Check out other local news, sports, and upcoming events online at kdqn.net. For KDQN, I'm Patrick Massey.
Time now for obituaries, brought to you by Wilkerson Funeral Homes.
Planning for the future is one of the greatest gifts we can give our loved ones. When looking for a funeral care provider, nothing is more important than selecting a funeral home that understands family. At Wilkerson Funeral Home, caring for families is our highest priority. Wilkerson has been family owned and operated by the Wilkerson family since 1929. We know how to treat families with care and professionalism. At Wilkerson's, you'll find our family committed to caring for your family. Come by today and let us help you plan for the future. Wilkerson Funeral Home, offering dependable professional service since 1929.
Mrs. Carolyn Ann House Mitchell, age 85, a resident of Horatio, passed away Friday morning, October 21st at Howard Memorial Hospital in Nashville. Carolyn was born February 7th, 1937 in Kdqn to Cecil Rose and Leo Marie King House, one of 4 children. She was a graduate of a California high school and later worked as a pharmacy technician and at the Kdqn Medical Center. In 1956, she married the love of her life, Arthur Nelson Mitchell, in California. To this union, 2 sons were born. Carolyn formerly attended Geneva Missionary Baptist Church and enjoyed genealogy, being Gigi to her loving grandchildren, and visiting with family and friends. She was preceded in death by her parents and her loving husband of 42 years, Arthur Mitchell, her stepfather, Ernest Flippo, 1 brother, Kenneth R. House, and 2 sisters, Opal Lewis and Joe Williamson. Carolyn leaves to cherish her memory 2 sons and daughters-in-law, Dennis and Gloria Mitchell of New Boston, and Richard and Betty Mitchell of Gillum. 6 grandchildren, Danielle Contreras of Horatio, Adam Mitchell and Aaron Mitchell, both of Silva, North Carolina, Megan Mitchell of Dallas, Chastity Click of Winthrop, and Carrie Schrader of Texarkana. 13 great-grandchildren and 2 great-great-grandchildren, as well as nieces, nephews, other relatives, and a host of friends. Memorial services for Mrs. Carolyn Mitchell will be held at 2 p.m. Wednesday, November 2nd in the Chandler Funeral Home Chapel. Arrangements are entrusted to Chandler Funeral Home of Kdqn. You may leave a condolence online at www.chandlerfuneral.com. Mr. Corey Sean Wright, age 50, passed from this life on Thursday, October 13th. Corey was born January 4th, 1972 in Kdqn to Charles Edward Ramsey and Chris Mayola Wright, one of 3 children. He was a graduate of Mineral Springs High School and later worked for Walmart. Corey accepted Christ at a young age and attended the Mount Carmel United Methodist Church in Locksburg. As a toddler, Corey was nicknamed Big Fish for his love of fish sandwiches. He would have one almost every day. He enjoyed playing video games, fishing, hunting, music, and sports. He was especially fond of the Boston Celtics and the Chicago Bulls. Corey loved writing letters and would spend hours crafting letters to send to his family and friends. He was preceded in death by his mother, Chris Ramsey, his grandparents, Arthur and Dolores Ramsey, niece Wright and Labetha Wright, and his aunt, Fannie Lee Richardson. Corey is survived by his father, Charles Ramsey of Mineral Springs, his son, Cordero Wright of Indianapolis, brother Casey Ramsey of Mineral Springs, sister and brother-in-law Katrina Ramsey and Deshaun Slater of Bryant, as well as his niece, nephew, aunts, uncles, cousins, and friends. Funeral services for Mr. Corey Wright will be held at 11 a.m. Friday, October 28th at Bright Star Baptist Church in Mineral Springs with Reverend Elroy Stewart officiating. Interment will follow at Sandfield Cemetery in Locksburg under the direction of Chandler Funeral Home in Kdqn. Friends are welcome to come by the funeral home from 3 to 5 p.m. Thursday. You may leave a condolence online at www.chandlerfuneral.com. It's time now for the weather, brought to you by AEP SWEPCO and ACR Services.
Let's stay safe around power lines. When storms hit or a vehicle strikes a utility pole, power lines may be down. Remember, downed power lines can be energized and dangerous. Stay away from downed wires of any kind and any trees, fences, or puddles that may be in contact with the lines. Keep others away, especially children and pets. Call SWEPCO or 911 immediately. For more information, visit swepco.com/safety.
Kids love Halloween. They get to dress up and get free candy. What a perfect holiday. Give your kids some precious Halloween memories that they'll have for life. ACR Service of Kdqn wants this one to be safe and fun for all. Some kids already know things they can do to be safe, like how to cross the street, not to talk to or go with strangers and things like that. But we know how exciting Halloween can be, and that can make you forget to be careful. The excitement can sometimes make them not as careful as they would normally be. This Halloween safety reminder from your friends at ACR Service of Kdqn, helping to keep Southwest Arkansas energy efficient.
Number one country weather.
All right, take a look at the weather for today. We do have a 70% chance, very likely, of showers today, mainly after 4 p.m. though. Cloudy today with a high near 67. East winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. I know Jen was looking at the radar. Something boiling down under, right?
Yeah, there was.
Yeah. Tonight, wait, I guess that sounded wrong. Rain-wise, boiling down under.
Australia?
Did you see Taco Bell?
Guts?
Yeah. Tonight, a 90% chance of showers. Of course, pretty heavy rainfall possible. A low around 52. Possible thunderstorm. Tomorrow, same 90% chance. Possible thunderstorms. A high near 66. Sunday, partly sunny with a high near 67. That is your weekend forecast. Monday, mostly sunny with a high near 70. That's going to do it for the show, folks. For Patrick and Jen, this has been a great week of shows. Thank you so much for listening to The Morning Brew. We'll be back next week. Have a great weekend.
Your number one country, 92.1, is KDQN, Kdqn, Ashdown, Texarkana.